We're live. I just need to send it. I just need to send the thing into the chats.
Yes, sir.
Looks like we didn't get canceled for our last session.
Hey man, it wasn't even that bad.
Actually, I don't think
It
cancel
wasn't
is the right
bad.
word. I think the term is probably shut down.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't
Yeah, I
that
didn't even
bad.
think it was that bad.
It wasn't
Yeah.
that bad. It's just that like the that you guys kept laughing. You guys thought I actually meant I was going to say it, but I was just saying I was going to say the phrase.
Yeah, I meant to.
Okay.
Just give me one sec. Copy
Are you sending
link.
it to Wombo?
I need to send it to two chats.
Oh right, the chat.
I'm gonna
Wombo,
sing the doom
Wombo,
song.
All right, Invader Zim.
Shimi, Wombo.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Penguin Pet Simulator.
Axel?
Welcome back to PARP, Penguin Academy RP.
No, that is not. No.
Penguin.
No, that is not.
Whoops. You guys didn't hear that yet. Just give me one moment, please.
Oh wait, are you watching the stream on the other side?
I played it through my phone for a quick second,
Ah.
but I just need to get it over to these lovely peoples who allow me to post in their server.
Hey, we love those people. Shout out to
Yes.
those people.
Yeah, shout out
Yeah.
Shout out
Shout out to
to
those people if they're
shout out to
watching.
Shanji.
Yeah, Sanji, I don't know who you are, but you're cool.
Yeah, you did it. You did great, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Sick. You're awesome. Oh my god, Baby Seals is already online.
Yo,
Oh my gosh.
we love to see it.
The boy has returned.
The boy is already here.
All right.
I like that I'm starting to watch the stream and then the Twitch just says, hey, this guy's starting. Time to watch a penguin become a god. Yes, Baby Seal. Welcome to
How did
Penguin
you?
Simulator.
How did you? Axel here said that right before we started. What the fuck? Well, let's get right into it. As who wants to tell me what happened last time and why is it dark?
Yep, okay, you got it. So last time on Dragon Ball Z,
Yes.
we we all found ourselves on the city streets of fucking I don't know Neo Domino probably, and you know we didn't know where the hell we were going, and so all of us ended up like meeting together and asking in succession, "Hey, do you know where to go? No. Hey, do you know where to go? No. Hey, do you know where to go? Shit." So we kind of did that for a little bit until this white-haired dude who is not relevant to anything at all ever. That's never happened in the past. He was just a dude. Obviously, he was not important. I promise. Showed up and was like, "Hey, you guys, you almost lost these cards, silly gooses. You're going the wrong way. This is the way to the dock." And then all of us kind of paused for a second because we were like, "Wait, wouldn't that mean that you were going the wrong way too?" Never mind. So he took us to the dock, and Duel Academy had this nice big cruise ship. It's gonna be a great time for them, but we weren't going there. We were going to North Academy. So
What
a
did you
submarine
write in?
surface, a submarine surface that just so happened to be driven by a man who really loves his daughter and dog. Just really loves them. Almost he loves them almost so much that he wishes that they could just be one thing, so he could just love that one thing. Anyway,
Shit.
he he was like, "All right, get on," and we were like, "This doesn't seem safe," and he was like, "Well, it's this or die. Not die out here, I guess, all by yourselves."
Triple
And we
Crown.
were like, "Okay, cool." So we all went down there. We mingled a little bit. I found a big wrench, which promptly shoved straight up the old prison wallet, make sure that it was safe. Then we made it to the North Academy Island place, and we got dropped off like way far away from the school, and then the dude like went around all of the stuff that we had to walk through and found another dock and got out. We were like, "What the fuck, bro?" And he was like, "Shrug." So we all traveled through the frozen wasteland. Some people fell and died, and the Flash came and picked them up. That was funny. Um,
They are
we found
sweet.
some cards and some friends along the way, as you do. Then we made it to the outside of the school where all the upperclassmen went in, but all of us, shitty little freshmen were left out, and they were like, "Ha, you all got to find 40 cards at the very least to get into this place, and if you don't, then the doors are going to close and you're fucked. Sorry about your luck." So we were like, "Shit." And we all scrambled to go get cards, except for me and Isabel, who collapsed because we were passing the wrench back and forth on the way here so that nobody would find it. And yeah, that was that. We ended up getting 40 cards thanks to our friends and the power of deception. So, good job on Moki for that one. He did it.
Yeah, Maki really did help you whenever it came to, I don't know, stopping anyone else from entering the academy.
Right. He's a G for that one. And so after that, we got in, had a little, sit down talk. They were like, "Hey, these are your teachers and shit. What's a dorm head?" All of that. And then we went to our dorm where we had some duels. One on the way there, one once we got there, and then one that night at the cafeteria. That was all well and good, but the main part that we need to focus is that we met God. He was just chilling in mine and Koneko's room. We went in there, and there he was trying to escape, but we kept him, and now he's ours.
Yeah, let me just
Hey,
burp.
And his name is Skipper. Yeah,
we were
he's a
notified
penguin
that he wasn't trying to escape. He just wanted to open the window for some reason.
for some reason. He'll let
What
in
was
all of his penguin friends for a dance party later, obviously. So after all of that was said and done, we went to class the first day, and there was a prick there that was like, "Todd, I'm better than you, and it's not because of my money." And we were like, "Yeah, sure, bro, cool story." And so after all that, we went to the card shop and opened some packs, and um, Koneko and Yuki here opened Godly, while me and Isabel were just kind of, suffering again.
Trying to
But
ravage up some good packs.
yeah, they ended up with some good cards that they either put in their decks or gave away to said prick to take them to their brother's house, which is Yuki. Yuki's the one trying to find their brother.
I mean, what
And
else am I gonna do? I need to, well, make sure you all listen.
right,
Nice.
right, right, right. Anyway, so yeah, we did that, and that's pretty much where we ended last time with packs and everything. And yeah,
Yeah. So we're gonna come back in with everyone. You guys just took a little bit of a moment to rearrange your decks, put your cards in and, just make sure it's the dueling area you want to be. Even if you guys just put in like one card or like 17. But this will bring up a new rule that cards that you guys will be pulling will no sorry is that whenever you want to change up your deck and for like a major event, if it's like a couple of cards or like an upgrade, that will need an action to happen because of the fact I just don't want you guys to be like, "Oh hey, I know to the counter to this guy's deck, give me a second, I'm gonna put the cards in." That's a no.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
this one was a freebie because it was like the end of the session, but now you guys have the free access to, well, do whatever you want right now. You do know that there is a third class you could go to. You don't know which one it is, but Yuki, you already went. gave Andrew the marauding captain, and he agreed to take you to the Grey Dorm.
Good. Okay.
So before we go with you guys, I'd like to ask the other three. Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna walk up to Mr. Gray Student and just go, can you guys take me with you?
Roll me your charisma.
Yes. Because I have high charisma. 3.
No.
I'm gonna like look at my cards and just go, I'll give you Dust Tornado.
Roll me negotiation.
That persuasion.
Yes. He grabs the cards and takes it and puts it in his side deck. All right, let's go.
Alright, and since I forgot that I put that in the deck, I'm gonna have to replace that trap real quick and then go.
Hey.
As it does, Koneko, Yuki, you guys start to make your way out. Koji, your brother's leaving with that asshole.
I would like to go over and ask him what he's doing.
I'm gonna look over like,
Why are you leaving with them?
I want to see where everything is since we're gonna be here for a while.
Hmm.
Baby Seal,
Fair
I'll
enough, I
bite my
guess.
tongue for now. He just like throws like anti-inspiration against Andrew here.
If you
gonna-
actually make that possible, it's gonna become sad.
I'm gonna look up at Andrew over here, you know,
Hmm.
since he's a bit taller than Koneko. If you let anything bad happen to my brother, I will find you, and I will hurt you.
You stole that from John Wick. Either way, I gave them my word. I'll take them over to the Grey Dorm. I'll keep a little eye on them. Just, I warned them before we are going that the Grey Dorm's different from the Orange Dorm.
You
Cool.
stole
Well, I'm
that
warning
from
you now. If you let anything happen to my brother, I'm gonna break your legs.
You see as he
Sounds
just
good.
shrugs. You can try. Either way, before we leave, does anyone else want to come along?
No, I'm good.
I've got something else I need to do.
I'm good. I'm good too. I don't know what I'm gonna do. As it does.
Look at Koji and just like, while I'm gone, can you please not try to pick fight with the Tsar?
I don't know what you're talking about.
As it does. Andrew just looks as seems to walk out the door with Yuki and Koneko.
Okay, when they're gone, I want to immediately turn around and look at Paul.
You do so. He looks back at you.
Okay, so you know where everything is around here, you know, roughly, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. I need you to take me to wherever the Tsar is.
Fuck.
Oh.
Damn it. I
Yeah.
want to watch.
If you roll the nat
my
20, I would give him automatic information to where he was. But I would have to roll to see if he knows where that could be.
All right. Hey, that's pretty good.
I may know where the dorm is, or maybe
That's good enough for me.
there's two places. If I'm right, he usually stays at the dorm, or at this weird place off. I don't know. So, Koji,
Well, it doesn't really matter which one we go to. Use your best judgment, and I'll follow you.
pick odds or even.
We're gonna go with odds.
4 evens.
Damn.
All right, I know where they're going. Is this Pollux? All right, but no guarantee he's there.
Maybe Seals
That's
just says, I
fine.
fucking love you, Koji.
Yep. As it does those two.
Listen.
thanks.
The reason I told him not to do it is because I wanted at least for Kaneko to watch him try to fight the fucking czar.
Oh,
Hey,
Isabel,
look, all I'm gonna say is he's not disobeying what you said. I'll put it that way.
you're alone with the card shop owner. She seems just to look. Well, they're pretty ballsy.
Yeah. I've known him for a couple. Just one day.
Sounds about right. Just looks. You gonna buy any more cards?
No, I'm gonna leave.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm actually gonna go to the duel class.
You mean the third optional class?
Yeah, the third optional class.
Then we're actually gonna go with Isabel first. As Isabel,
Alright, well,
you look over as don't look at this.
don't look at me.
Well, it's just like I've been rearranged and stuff. There's no way I can hide the maps.
Oh.
But as it
I
does,
only see the penguin girl.
no.
you guys
All I'm saying is, so far, the Penguin Girl is my favorite character.
Why?
I forgot about her. Before game started, DM man here asked us about our favorite character. I forgot that she was in here because she only appeared for like a couple seconds, but
We
she's
don't
really
even know her name.
Poor
I
monkey.
might
really
end up
funny.
taken by
As Isabel,
penguin.
you walk in, seeing if anyone's come by for the class. Damn it, wrong one. As you see what isn't the dual teacher, but you do seem to see a man in a suit, seeming to pull out a cooking tray.
Oh my god.
So chunky.
Hmm? Oh, did you show up for the cooking class?
I was looking for the other one, but I
The-
guess I'm doing cooking.
Do you mean the dual class isn't open today? Apparently, your dorm teacher got a hangover.
Yeah, he was acting pretty drunk last night.
Just roll. You see this person here,
Fucking huge feet, sorry.
and this person, and damn it, wrong one.
Penguin, 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 penguin.
Yeah, you see another person you haven't seen before who sits around like in the front seat. He's wearing a mask.
That's pretty cool.
Man, he looks like he'd be on the cover of Lo-Fi Beats.
And, and because of
So
that,
you're still in 2020.
you see another lady who didn't even seem to notice that they were in class because she seems to be reading. No, not that. I messed up. Seems to be reading a book.
I literally thought you were gonna throw in fucking Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club, and I was about to scream at you, "B, stop adding waifu!"
B,
Yeah,
what book is she reading?
I don't know. Maybe you guys should ask her. But Isabel, you walk in as you just see these people.
Not gonna say anything, but there is a shirtless man on the cover.
I know.
What?
Here, oh, he
It's
actually should
just
look
a
familiar.
trashy vampire novel.
No, he should actually look familiar to someone. To two
That's
people.
Joker.
I knew it was fucking Makoto Nijima. God damn it!
Joker.
Stop adding waifus, B. Stop. I can't take it. There's too many.
Stop with the waifus.
This man knows me too well. He didn't even know that I like Makoto, but he knows.
I don't even know.
Dude, listen, if we're just gonna find out one day that B here just has a weird power of just knowing everyone's anime crush.
Baby
I
seals
believe it.
never stop adding waifus.
Never stop.
But Isabel, you see a lot of people here. You see Sanji looks. And today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a cooking class.
Which
Do you
seems
want? Who do you want? Do you want to sit down? Or you want to sit next to anyone?
Since it's far away from everyone else.
Well, lottie fucking da. There goes all the NPCs I added.
And here's so many interesting characters. You want to talk to any of them? No.
No.
We really just need to add in another person to actually be more interactive.
Man, this anime sucks. Well, I'm trying to
I
be
wonder who
more
you're referring
interactive.
to.
Okay. Okay.
But Isabel,
Literally, the one time I
Hey,
tried
I'm
to
gonna
be,
go interact with people. That's literally what I'm doing.
the
yeah,
time
all
I
of you
tried to
two.
interact with somebody, I fell asleep.
Look, four new people. You can like meet. You've seen like two of them in class, but like, oh hey, look, more people. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Like nothing less.
You sit down as he just looks as he pulls out a knife. As he looks. Today, we're gonna be doing a little bit of a, generic cooking class. We're gonna be making pork ribs.
Sounds delicious.
Of course. Now I'd like all of you to pull out the cooking tray underneath.
What?
Isabel, do you look underneath your seat?
Just ears underneath it.
You see a cooking tray that seems to also have beef and pork.
Why
When
is
did
there
this get
beef with
here?
pork ribs?
It
I don't
also
remember this being here earlier.
it also seems to have a little bit of a pocket burner.
I have too many questions.
It's not like the teacher can prep for this.
You know, like, okay, never mind. I was about to say, like, some schools have cooking classes, but I forgot this is North Academy.
Yeah.
Either way, Isabel, you're gonna grab it.
I will grab it.
You grab it as he looks. Great. Now, first of all, you see as he starts to explain a little bit how to cook. And doing so, I need you to give me a intelligence check. See how much you're actually paying attention.
That is also that's a +5.
You're paying attention really well. You're making sure to listen to everything he says, and you're making sure not to miss a single step. Doing so, you see as your guys' knives aren't as big as his, probably because he can't legally give you those knives. But you see as he tells you guys that you need to cut into the ribs and separate the beef from the bone. Doing so, give me a strength roll.
Yeah, I thought this was pork ribs.
I thought so too.
I just
Wait,
don't know how
wait.
to make pork ribs.
You just have pig. Like, you just need pork.
Yeah.
Pork ribs is
Why did you
just
roll
ribs.
twice?
Oh, I rolled twice? I didn't realize I rolled twice.
Kind of just now, all he's doing is teaching them how to make ribs in both ways,
That's
with
really
pork
actually
and
funny.
beef.
Yeah.
Can I please continue?
Okay.
Yes.
As it does, you are able to separate the meat off of the bone, and he seems to put it into a little bowl and seems to start chopping up the pork. Doing so, you with your strength, you're able to get big enough, and you see as you just keep slicing it up. Doing so, he looks over, saying that for it to work, what you need to do is well, just imagine it's Andrew. Slice, slice, slice. But as it does, he seems to mention that what you need to do is grab the little plate that was set off to the side, and you have to slowly maneuver the beef and the pork around the bone. Doing so will make it a perfect looking pork beef rib. And for that, I need Dex.
This is not my good.
Still need it.
That is a 16.
You do it. And doing so, he looks over at you and claps like, well done, well done. And that should be it. You did really good. Let's see how everyone else did. One did good. One did bad. Okay. Good. You see as the other three seem to also do good, except for the kid who's probably in the corner just has his head against the desk, as you just see a little bit of smoke coming off it. He just looks over, well, as your guys' reward for completing this, you guys can enjoy your nice meal. Dig in. Are you gonna eat it?
Of course I'm gonna eat it. Spend all this work cooking it.
Good. 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 Doing so, as you eat it, you did such a good job, I will give you a temporary +1 to your strength.
Let's go.
Yeah, the way that you said good was so suspicious, though.
Good.
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 Doing so, you see as everyone else starts to eat him, even this guy slowly eats his, as like he expected nothing less. And as it does, you guys look over as he starts to wander off. Looking over, you all did great. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and that would have been the final class if it was a regular day. But since this one was an optional class, yeah. You just enjoy the rest of your day, kids.
Leave.
You see as he leaves. Are you gonna talk to anyone?
Now I'll go talk to a few people.
You go get up. Who do you want to talk to?
I can barely see people.
It's just like, are you gonna talk to some people, Opal? Yes, and then B, finally, some action!
Shit. I could actually talk to the kid wearing headphones.
You see as you walk over, you just see what seems to be a random kid wearing some headphones and just seems to be just vibing. Seems just to have a mask on. Also make him bigger for everyone else to see.
He's just vibing, just existing.
Chillin'.
You see as you get closer, he just looks down at you.
Hello, what's your name?
Roll me charisma.
Oh boy, that's not a good. That's a.
Hmm.
12. It's only a 3.
He just turns back and just like no, too early. Roll for vibe check.
I don't even know what to roll for that.
No, that's what Baby Seal said.
Roll for 5.
But as it does, he just seems to just turn back around and just look at his meal. He seems as like he barely touched it.
Are you not hungry or something?
Charisma again, since you're trying to keep talking to him.
You trying to socialize?
Hey!
That's an unnatural 20.
He looks back at you and points at his mask. Can eat if people are around.
Oh.
Just blinks. Who are you?
Oh, my name's Isabel. What's yours?
Charisma.
Oh god.
Blinks out of sync.
Roll for your charisma.
Blinks out of sync.
Starts to turn back around.
I'm sorry. That's so funny. I'm sorry.
He just like, as soon as you're just like, what's your name? And that conversation's over. You see as he just gets up, grabs his plate. See you around, freshman.
Whoa, you just failed the vibe check.
You do see as someone is looking around at you. You see what seems to be this person just looking at you.
Looks back. Hello?
Kind of ballsy for talking to a second year like that.
I'm just here to make friends. I don't have many of them.
So why is it ballsy? I just want friends.
Well, it's just, do you really expect second years to look at us first years like that?
No.
He just you see as this person just shrugs. Who knows? Maybe you'll understand. I'm Charlie.
Nice to meet you, Charlie. I'm Isabel. Holds up my hand.
Baby Seal's going, what's your name? No.
You see as they shake, and you feel as they put a little bit too much strength into it, as you feel your hand starting to like hurt.
Squeeze his hand back.
Give me a strength check.
Nat 20.
So I'm gonna tell you something because of what just you guys ate.
That's an unnatural 20.
Yeah. He seems to still be keeping up a process with you. You seem to be like, oh, you want to do this? You squeeze more, and just like, oh, you have some strength into you. This person doesn't seem to be phased, as if they have a +7 right now.
Oh boy.
Well, that class was a bust. I was hoping the duel or something.
I kind of was hoping to duel too. I only had one duel so far.
I haven't had any. I haven't been able to test out this deck I have.
Yeah, I got to test out my deck once. I don't really know how it works still.
Well, I mean, you don't really have to battle a gray student to do that. I mean, if your deck is as weak as like mine or his, points over at the kid who has his head against the table. I think we'd be better matches for you.
Is he okay?
I really don't know. I'm Lily, by the way.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isabel.
Um, I think maybe if I'm right, I think when I read his name tag, his name was Slifer. What parents even name his kids that?
That's a very good question.
He doesn't seem to be talking.
That doesn't seem like a good sin.
But yeah. As well, it seems like if you do want to duel, you can pick who you want to duel.
I'll do the main.
You want to duel this
Yeah.
Charlie person?
I'll duel Charlie.
All right. Give us one moment, please.
Charlie.
Just gotta make sure I got everything set up.
Carl. God, I love cats.
Hang on a second. I gotta make sure this is the right deck.
That's a loaded dueling book anyway.
Yeah. All right.
My dueling book timed out.
And custom cards.
This doesn't work.
No, we just gotta give it a moment, please. It seems as Isabel, this Lily person seems to just be watching right now. Also seems to be reading a weird book.
Figure out what that book is later.
I believe in you, Isabel. You beat a teacher. The teacher went easy while drunk with your help. Also, I re-looked at the duel.
I would have lost.
Opal forgot to take 400 points of damage from the hot sauce bottles.
Right, because it was a burden deck.
Bro, that's a major F. I didn't even realize that whenever I watched it back.
Yeah, I didn't realize it either until, like, after I watched it back.
Dueling block, please work.
Hand it to me.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry for the wait. Just looks over. This is like this kid just still face on the table, just like, why?
Why did I eat that?
Man slumped.
He needs to be slumped for the last couple of days, at least like when you saw him around. Alright, switch windows. There we go.
I'm gonna go scissors.
I picked rock before you chose.
Damn.
Alright. I'll go first. Okay then. This is the case. I will be normal summoning the Achacha Archer. Doing so. Great.
Baby still believes in you. You
my
can
thing's
do it.
starting to lag up a little bit. Whenever I'm duel you.
Oh, sweet.
I normal summon out Achacha Archer. Doing so, when this card is summoned, you take 500 points of damage.
God, is this a burn deck too?
Minus 4,000.
I know.
Then I'll pass my turn there.
Draw. Sweet. I summon in Sonic Bird.
It's a Sonic-y bird.
Yep. And now I get to add 1 ritual spell from my deck to my hand.
I will say, just in case things might go wrong, I do have a plan. Because
I'll add Contract with the Dark Master.
I don't like that. This person just looks already. Contract with Dark Master?
Bro, she busts out Zork turn 1, that's it. Oh, she's busting out Zork
She
turn
busting
1.
Zork?
Oh, baby.
Jesus Christ.
That is a level 5. Graveyard. So it's level 5, 6, 7, 8. Two great.
The Dark Mimic.
Boom.
Oh god.
Terrifying.
He is what you call a big boy.
And I'm gonna go for its ability.
Okay.
Oh, please be good.
1. And I already lose.
Oh, this guy got OTK.
What the fuck?
Oh boy, it's got OTK.
No, he got FTK. That's even worse.
Well,
Shit.
the only card he played was Achacha Archer, so here you go.
Jesus Christ.
That was a massacre. Oh my god. I
Baby
feel
Seal
bad
was right.
for him.
Just about to end this man's whole career.
She really did.
Okay, I just need to do something. I just need to look at it. Oh my god. Opal,
What?
next turn, you would have to deal with a pretty powerful card.
I think I got rid of it.
There is no next turn.
There was never a next turn. Once I had Sonic Bird in my hand.
You see as this person just looks at you?
Next turn. Yes, I won my second ever duel.
Opal, you beat the man into submission and still... Lily just looks, huh. Surprising.
This man now just pissing, crying, and throwing up.
You see as Charlie here just looks, oh, I guess that was a good duel. For the 1 turn it lasted.
Well, thank you for the experience. This was my second ever duel.
Why do you have to keep telling them that? That makes it
Yeah,
worse.
roll me charisma to see if this man even likes you. Do a disadvantage. Seriously,
Just rubbing salt in the wound.
if you ever insult someone like that, I'm free they would...
That's the name.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
And a
hey, that's still not bad.
That's a.
Huh, I guess it is for first turn luck. Keep that streak going. You'll go into grade class sooner than later.
Well, thank you for the experience.
See as
Or
Charlie
you
just
beat the man
leaves.
into submission and then and stole something from him. God, blink and you'll miss that shit. That's what Baby Seals is saying.
You hear outside, "What the fuck?" And you feel a rumble as you see a fist poke through the wall.
Shit.
I roll first control. He nat one.
Fucking breaks his hand.
I legit just pulled up into the man's career.
We're just gonna put him over here again. So let's see how these guys are doing over here. Let's go. Let's go over here. Hey, look, we're at an old, weird, familiar place. You see us? It's Koji and Paul.
Yeah.
You see as you're walking, you see as Paul leads you over through here. It's a different area. I was not expecting that.
I wasn't expecting the OTK either, bro, or the
I wasn't,
FTK, but hey.
Next turn as well, I could have taken care of Zork so well. I'm just
when
pissed.
Opal went, I'm going for the effect. I was like, this is either gonna end really great or really badly, and it ended really great.
I think that just tells me I need to upgrade their decks again.
No.
That epic gamer moment when the rest of us can't do shit on the first turn, but Opal can FTK, so the opponent decks get upgraded.
I mean, that reminds me of what happened in the original. But as we see as Paul and Koji.
Original, you had elemental heroes.
Shut up.
I'm just using scraps.
Paul and Koji, you guys seem to be walking over. As this area is a little bit different from before, but doing so, you see like the other area was like a clear way. This time you see like the giant mountains that are up here. So you guys seem to be walking towards one.
So where are we going? Is this the dorm or that other place you were talking about?
We're gonna check over his other place first. I mean, there's a
I
chance
suppose that makes sense.
he could be here, but you never really know. Also, I swear to God, Dark, if you do run into him and somehow beat him first turn, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I think B will end the game at that point. It's just like, yep, you know what? That's it. You know, you guys did it. You won. Have a good time.
Baby
It's the end of
Seals like is
stream.
asking Opal, do you just cause traumatic violence?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
That's
You
my
do,
insistence.
But as it does, you seem to walk over as Paul seems to look over. Did you buy any climbing gear?
No.
If you want to get up there, then it looks like we're gonna have to manhandle it.
Oh well.
Hmm.
Shrug.
If you're okay with that, you get over. Roll me strength. See if you can climb up.
Let's go,
Surprised you
baby.
make a joke about the word manhandle.
So here's a very important question that I have for you, B.
Yeah.
Would I have happened to have gotten an inspiration for doing the recap?
Yes, you would have.
Okay, alright, that helps. Do I use it now is the question. Alright, can you tell me if I'm gonna have to roll more than once?
Yes, because I have you brought up. You are very tiny compared to this mountain.
Okay, so I probably don't want to use it on the first go. So I stand to lose the least falling from that height. So let's just try it, regularly. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. It's a 22.
Let me roll for Paul, and instead, because I don't feel confident, I will throw in a DM inspiration because I nat one.
Oh.
I'm glad I did. Okay, he seems to be. You're going a lot faster. Going already past halfway. You see, just like getting towards it. How the hell can you do this?
Grit, spit, and determination, kid.
Hey, I think I'm actually older than you, dude.
My point still stands.
My existence is
looks.
to cause traumatic violence.
You see, as you guys just keep going, as you feel the wind start to breeze around. Doing so, you see you have a little bit of area you have to go. Would you like to give me one more roll to see if you make it up top?
Hello?
Did he cut out for anyone else, or was that just me?
Yeah, it's me too.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Hi.
They can hear
B?
me.
Dang.
And you?
B.
We mostly avoided this in the first session.
Man,
Yeah.
Give me 1 minute, please.
Oh,
Alright.
technical difficulties.
hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, we can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they can hear me again. You feel the breeze as it whisks by you, as you just like feel just a breeze just come by. You look over. I need another strength check to see if you can hold on.
Okay. I'm probably gonna have to roll one more time after this, huh?
Who knows?
I get that feeling, so I'm gonna save it.
You
Okay,
see, as
that's a
you
16.
you do start to slow down as you see as Paul actually passes you, as he seems to be climbing up, looking over. Who's the slow one now?
Who's
I
the
guess
old
that
man
kid comment really lit a
now?
fire under your ass.
Who
I
knows?
respect it.
I might have lost you during the first duel, but I won't lose this.
We'll see.
As it does, you were able to hold on as Paul was able to overpass you. As we now need one more strength check to see if you can make it up.
Alright, this time I'm gonna do the inspiration. I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Well, I mean, I guess I could
See
nap.
if you crit.
Nope. Okay. So I got a 21 that time.
Doing so, you guys get over as a hand peeks over, and we'll never know who it is.
Bro, is it just me, or is he still cutting out really bad?
He's.
Hello?
It's the same for me. I
Hello?
can't.
I don't know what's going on, but
Yeah, I
I
don't either.
don't know what's going on either.
Hello?
Yeah, I just hear like a little bit of it,
Can you hear me?
like every time he talks.
Hello?
hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. If you guys can hear me, we're going to continue.
I think I can hear you still. I mean, you're fine now, but I said that last time too.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you make it over to this top, you see what seems to be a little bit of a snowy land, like a snow path. Doing so, I would like for you to give me an investigation roll, see if you see anything, or it can also be perception.
I think I'm better at perception. I think. Let me look. I'm proficient in both, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna go with. Oh no, I'm not proficient in both. I'm proficient in investigation, so I'm gonna go with that.
Alright.
Jesus. So how's a 25?
You do see someone, but it isn't who you expect. As it does, you're looking around, seeing like, oh, maybe he's here, maybe he's here. As you see a man just texting on his phone up here. I'll make him bigger for everyone else to see. Why is he still looking blocky?
I think if you made him a little
There we go.
and yeah, there you go, like that. That's what I meant to say. Was trying to say.
You guys see this man?
He appears to be a black student.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna assume that you're not the guy I'm looking for.
I don't know who you're looking for.
Whoever the card czar is.
Oh yeah, no, that's not me.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I am part of the black class though.
Yeah, I noticed your pin. You wouldn't know where he is, would you?
Nah, no one really knows where that person is. A lot of times he just disappears, going off into random parts of the island.
Well, that's aggravating. I needed to talk to him.
I did too. Why do you think I'm waiting here?
Oh, what did you need?
I want to duel him.
Huh?
I want to duel him. I want to make sure like my cards will actually beat him this time after that loss I faced to him last year.
Uh, well, that's a respectable choice there, I suppose.
What about you, kid? What do you want?
Depends. If you can't help me, then you don't need to know.
Who knows? Maybe you'll be my test opponent.
Maybe I'll what?
Maybe you'll be my test opponent.
Well, I actually don't think I could beat you, or the cards on for that matter. So
Then why are you
I'll
looking for him?
actually take the intelligent approach and not. Well, like I said, if you can't help me, then I don't really need to talk to you about it.
Alright. I can't really tell you exactly where he is. Like I said, he'd like to just go off all over the place.
Hmm. Well, I guess you could tell me if my expedition is pointless or not.
I
So
mean,
this guy, the Czar, commands a lot of respect around here, right?
somewhat? Like, he's a. Do you even know his story?
Don't know the first thing about the guy. I was actually going to meet him today.
The Czar. Do you know how the Black class can only consist of year 3 students mostly, unless some rare instance happens?
I'm generally aware that only third years really are selected, yeah.
He is the exception. During the first year of his second year, he beat the previous czar and has held the title for as long as possible.
Huh. What a guy.
Trust me, he is one hell of a duelist. But
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but this is becoming undoable. I
one minute,
can't, like, I hear every other word, and even if that. And, like, I'm not sure if I'm talking over you whenever I'm talking, because, like, you'll cut out, and I'm assuming that it's a logical way to end the sentence, but then it might not be. I don't know. Like, I don't want to be that guy. But I really can't.
Yeah, I can't really understand it much either. I think there's some issues around.
Like, I was trying, but I just, like, I can't
What? A
for
bit?
now.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It was perfectly fine last week, but this week, like,
Um,
it was fine until we started streaming, and then after that, it just
alright,
kind of started.
I just need to buy a new microphone. Alright, I'm unmuted again. Alright. You guys, am I still good?
For now, yeah.
Okay. The Czar beat the last Czar during his second year here on the first day. But
Hmm.
that was with a deck he planned for after something happened to him the first year.
Huh. Well, that's interesting, I guess, but it doesn't really matter all that much to me.
Yeah, just letting you know, our Czar is a tough opponent.
Well, like I said, I don't really plan on taking him on, at least not anytime soon. I gotta get my deck back up to the way it was before I got here before that happens. And I probably couldn't beat him or you for that matter.
Maybe. Well, sorry I'm not him. I guess the only other place you could check is the dorm, but I don't know if he would even be there.
Well, anyway, my main question about the guy, besides, the commanding respect thing, is does he have, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Does he have, like, any cronies, group of dudes that do what he says?
Oh, not at all.
Yep, that's...
I guess technically I'm counted as one, depending on how you work, because the title is the Czar and then the 4 guardsmen.
Alrighty then.
But he just mostly flies solo.
I guess this was a waste of time then.
Sorry about that. Also, why did you guys climb the cliff?
There was another way up here.
Points behind him where you see a little bit of a snow road going down.
We're just hardcore like that, man.
We're just built different.
Do you want to walk down?
Well, anyway, nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. What was your name?
Koji.
No. Nice to meet you. Alright, bye.
Yeah, I'll just walk away.
Paul just follows.
He just kind of like, sigh. He's like, man, that's a bummer. I don't know how I'm gonna get good cards now.
I don't know. I don't even think the Czar would be the right person to talk about getting cards. No.
Well, I assumed that he had a group of people underneath him that if they did what he said, he would reward them in some way. That was more or less what I was going for.
Well, I mean, I guess with whatever that person told us, that's not really the case. Apparently, he likes to fly solo.
Yeah. See, I was hoping that if I did a couple things for him, he'd get me and connect with some cards, but
I'm pretty sure
now I'm gonna have to rethink things.
I'm sure there's probably someone like that, but I guess just not in the dorm.
Oh well. Well, anyway, did you have anything that you wanted to do today since I made you tag along on this little adventure?
I might explore a place, but you don't need to come along for that. It's actually kind of something personal.
Well, I mean, this was personal.
Roll me your charisma.
Okay, I don't think I have good charisma. Let me go.
I want at one point for Koji to say, "What a drag."
I lied. I have good charisma. How? I don't understand.
Listen,
But anyway.
you're the edgy suave boy.
Well, I mean, you had to have good charisma for being a semi-pro.
Ah, shit. That's only a 14.
I'll roll to see what he would do. I mean, what he thinks.
Hey!
Alright, fine. You can tag along. I don't even think you'd even be able to see them.
Cool. Well, anyway,
That doesn't sound
hopefully
crazy.
hopefully I didn't bother you too much with that. I know it was a bit of a pipe dream, and to be perfectly frank, I didn't really have you in the plan, so that would have probably either been you having to commit to that too, out of your necessity for him not to beat us up, or you be left out in general. But you're a nice guy and all.
Thanks. I'm just letting you know, if you're trying to hit on me, I don't swing that way.
Oh no, I was just, I kind of felt that because we had to climb a whole mountain and that amounted to absolutely jack shit.
Yeah. Like, I mean, to be fair, I didn't know everything around here. I didn't know there was a slope on the way up.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not your fault. I more or less just meant that we didn't even meet the Czar. If we'd have met the Czar, it would have been, I could have at least, been like, hey, do you have this? And it would have been like, from the horse's mouth.
Koji, I would like you to actually give me a history check.
Okay. I feel like I have a good in that too. No, I don't actually. I just have good intelligence. That's why I thought that.
Too bad there's not any auto tokens so I can help you out.
Too bad. 8.
Yeah, you're just like too busy talking to Paul as he's just trying to lead you. You can't really think about anything.
Yeah, dude's more or less just like, yeah, here's my plan. Basically, he wanted to be part of the Czar's group and like get cards from him, but then he was gonna like do the whole haha, you built me up and now I'm going to knock you down thing, but didn't work out.
Haha.
Haha, I shall betray thee. What?
Doing so.
Et tu, Brute?
Doing so, Koneko and Yuki.
Yeah.
You both
Yes.
are walking around, looking around the entire area, as you seem to see a little bit of a forest area. As you see Andrew looks over. The gray dorms are right through the forest, but I recommend we go around.
It's gonna nod.
Why?
Well, apparently, what I heard is that there's some interesting stuff in that forest. Don't really know, but who knows?
Oh, okay then.
I mean, if
We're
you
gonna
want
have
to,
to test you on this.
fine, follow me.
All right, while we're walking, I'm gonna try to remember the pathway that we're going down.
I will need you to give me a intelligence check.
Yeah. So this is why I followed him. I have a ability called photographic memory.
Oh yeah,
All right.
So everywhere we go, I have to do a roll, and that is to remember the exact path that we take.
I'll do. Give me a roll.
11.
Probably dead ass forgot we had extra features.
Yeah.
Not
We have
gonna
like
lie.
one.
As you're looking around, you like try to look around like your surroundings. You've seen this path before, so whenever you're trying to remember the way you went, it kind of like messes with when you first walked here. Plus, as well, whenever Andrew tries to talk to you, you see as he just like takes your attention away.
You just kind of see me start to mumble like everything looks the same here.
Uh, yeah, it is. You have to get used to it. Just lucky I was able to be shown the way.
Yeah. Thanks for
Oh,
showing us the way.
lucky.
Uh, so why do you? Who is your brother? If it must be one big deal if you want to go see him.
Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. What was his name?
Greg.
His name is Greg.
Sorry.
Oh, my dorm head?
What?
Wait, what?
You didn't know?
No!
Greg is the leader of the Grey Dorms.
Are you kidding me?
Something fantastic about the leader of the Grey Dorms name being Greg.
Oh, yeah.
Get
Well,
it, Gray?
I guess as
Greg?
well.
Uh-uh.
I guess as well. I guess it could be counted as co-leader because he's technically known as the dorm head, but he doesn't really act like it. He acts like a child most of the time.
Well, I'm just gonna look annoyed.
Don't blame me.
I'll look over and it's like, oh, so your brother's a dorm head? That's kind of interesting.
I didn't know about this. So now I have more things to talk to him about.
You look really angry.
I am!
He just like
As
starts
you're like,
inching away, like holding up his bear.
eh. You just start to like walk right next to Andrew. Andrew just looks. All right, we're almost there.
Good.
As you guys seem to be. Oh, well, don't fall asleep.
I'm not.
Stop watching TikToks.
Baby Seals is just laughing and having the wheezing like the wheezing emote.
Wait, really?
You seem to see a snow cover, like old mansion looking thing. It looks like a really old mansion.
Wow.
Right.
as it looks.
No. Interesting.
Here's our dorm. I would say, let me see who's here. Ooh. Maria, as you look,
God, I just imagine her doing like a fucking judo throw.
you see someone waiting by the front door.
Hmm.
Huh. Andrew, what you got here? Hmm? Oh, it's you, Oscar.
Who's this?
Oscar, a second year at the Grey dorm. Don't think I remember you, little princess. You still haven't apologized to me for running into me this morning.
Oh, it's you. And why would I apologize? That's a waste of my time.
Because of the fact you were so rude to knock into me.
Excuse me? I was being rude?
Of course. See, he just gives a smile as he just looks. Alexander just looks back at you, looks over to him. They asked me to bring them here. Apparently she wants to meet with someone. Oh, really? Is that so?
Yes.
Well, you know the fine. 5 cards. What?
5 cards.
Are you serious right now?
Oscar, you know that isn't a fine. Of course it is. It's for orange students who's trying to waste my time.
You're wasting my time by talking.
You keep telling yourself that, little princess.
Enough calling me that.
Oh, why? Does it hurt your little feelings?
And Echo's gonna just start walking in front and just going, "You talk too much. I kind of don't like how you're talking."
I don't like your ears or that weird looking teddy bear.
What ears?
I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him.
What an interesting jokester. Also, who would even put an eye patch on a teddy bear?
Oh, I've got a wrench with his kneecap's name right on it.
Listen,
Okay, I think that's
this
enough.
I'm not really appreciating anything that you're saying right now. So why don't you just duel instead of actually like talking all this nonsense?
Seriously want to do this, Yugioh?
I mean, he has that. If he wins, he can at least put up. He can actually show why he is so cocky all the time.
You know what? I'll accept your challenge. But I'm gonna warn you. You may need to watch yourself. Do you really think a first year can step up to a second year?
Crazier. I've already seen crazier things happen. Do you wager a card?
The ante automatically has us rager cards.
Got it right.
This is still a waste of my time. Why am I standing here?
Well, I guess if your friend here wants to be my victim, then you can go right in.
Thank you.
But make sure to come get her on the way out. You don't want to leave a mess on the floor.
Oh, you're really on my list, buddy.
Get
No
tired.
thanks, you're not my type. Andrew just also seems to shake his head as he just walks in with you.
Just Kaneko's like looking at him. He's like, "You're making me tired. Are you gonna start dueling or what?"
He seems to pull up his cards. Swear to God.
What?
OTKM.
Don't OTK me.
OTK him.
If I somehow
What?
OTK him with this deck, he is going to be depressed for the rest of this
No.
season.
I'll go
no.
second.
You got
Baby
this.
still
Kick his
says,
ass.
"Oh God, it's another man who uses his dad's
Yes.
money to get here."
I'm with you in spirit, brother. Destroy him.
Alright, I'm gonna start off by setting a monster face down and activating 2-man cell dial. And I'll end my turn there.
Draw. I'll activate the Graceful Charity.
Oh God, he has a bad card.
I draw 3 and I'll discard 2. Like, I'll discard my Dijin Ritual and...
Full deck.
Oh, we got a donation from Baby Seals to Inspiration. Koneko and Koji breaking some kneecaps. I'll never... Here to check some... You guys got some kneecap inspirations, Koji and Koneko.
Hey, hell yeah.
Oh my... Wait, who does he give it to? Because he only... Wait, is the $2 count as 2 inspirations?
No.
A specific role inspiration is for inspiration for 1 roll. So basically, kneecap inspiration will... Basically, you can use it for trying to break someone's kneecaps, or I guess for something they'll do with kneecaps.
Okay then.
Hell yeah. Love to see it.
Oh,
I got this wrench. I'm ready.
I'll also discard the monster I'm thinking.
How do I spell kneecap inspiration?
I'll discard my Perdition Princess Ariana.
I'll do my best to kick his ass, baby.
Now I activate Summoner's Art.
Activates
Doing
kneecap
so.
inspiration.
I'll be adding to my hand my tortoise here. The next activate Commitment Dance. Using my tortoise I just got to bring out the Performance of Sword.
So you have a ritual deck mainly. That's interesting.
Who knows?
You attack Big Eye, I get to look at the top 5 cards of my deck and put them into my field in any order, or back up in any order.
Alright, you're good.
This is not that great. Alright.
Main phase 2. I'm sending 2 cards and I'll end my turn.
Alright, I draw.
Can you activate 2-man cell battle though?
Yeah, at the end of the turn.
I can't activate it during my end phase, no.
No, you can. Both players get to use it.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have it.
Well, I mean, that's what I was asking. I was asking if you could use it.
Yeah, no, if I could have used it, I would have used it. Also, I haven't normal summoned yet.
So I control no monsters on the field. I'm going to special summon to the field Watch Cat.
A little kitty.
I'm going to set a monster face down, and then I'll just go straight to my end phase where I'll special summon to the field Aqua Mador.
Alright. You go right ahead.
I'll end my turn.
Draw. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna go straight into the battle phase. I'm gonna take out your little kitty.
Okay.
Main phase 2. End phase. I cannot use it.
Oh wait, okay, I should have used the card differently. I was gonna try something else, but it's too late now.
Too late.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna set another monster face down and end my turn.
The only pussy Oscar will destroy says Baby Seal.
I didn't read Watch Cat right. I thought I could banish it from my graveyard, but it says I have to banish it during the same turn I special summoned him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be on the field.
Yeah. And then I could
Hmm.
have like put down one of my good continuous spell cards.
I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna activate. Not yet. No. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to attack that face down monster you have.
You attack my Ducker Mobile Cannon. I can add one of my level 4 lower monsters from my graveyard to my hand.
Alright.
I'll put Watch Cat back to my hand.
Alright. Well, looks like you can't special summon it though. Main phase 2. Anyway, we need to put at 4,000, I just remembered.
Oh yeah. I keep trying to read Baby Seal's words of encouragement, but I keep forgetting that I can't look at it or else I accidentally will look at your hand.
Yeah, don't. Please don't. I
So
think.
Dark, if Baby Seal says anything of high importance, let me know.
I can also look.
Pull the stream up real quick.
I clicked twice on my. Okay, it didn't end my turn there.
You're all good. But I'm also looking at it so I can read everything Baby Seal does.
I'm gonna set a card face down and I'm gonna flip summon Battle Ox to the field.
Alright.
And I'll equip him with Ribbon of Rebirth and end my turn.
Will do.
Oh fuck!
Oh yeah, Dark, you can now see it. You better not say anything.
I'm not gonna say a word, but oh fuck!
Good. Battle phase? I'm gonna destroy your Battle Ox.
I activate Shield Sphere, giving Battle Ox an extra 400.
21 to my 950. I take 250.
No, you take 150.
No, thank you. Alright then. Main phase 2. I'll activate. Wrong one.
Yeah, he's a great student.
This is the one I was gonna activate.
Oh shit.
I pay 800 to bring back my performance of sword.
I draw. I don't have. No, this card would have been better if I actually added the correct monster. Alright. Now I'm gonna put Battle Ox in defense mode and end my turn.
I draw for turn. Are you kidding me? I
I just want to say I enjoy how on the right hand side of your screen there's just an ad.
Yeah, like if I zoom it out any more, it will like block off like the field and stuff, so I just did it. I'm gonna live
I
with
just
it.
didn't know that the Dueling book did that because mine doesn't. Mine doesn't do that.
What are you gonna do?
It is a really good question, isn't it? I'll just set another monster and end.
Draw. I'm taking out your ox.
Alright.
I end my turn.
I draw. Nice. I'll set a card, and then I'm gonna pass.
Draw for turn. Alright.
This is thrilling gameplay,
What
isn't
I'm
it,
gonna do
everyone?
now. I'm gonna summon my Dajin, Demolisher of Rituals. Then I'll have my sword attack your face down.
You destroy Element Dragon.
Alright. Pass for turn, and I still know you have that watch cat in your hand.
Set a card.
Okay, Andrew. Good news. I don't hate you as much. Says Baby Seals.
Draw. Draw.
Alright, before you go to your standby, activate Tour of Doom.
Tour of
Flip it.
Doom.
Flip the coin, heads, please. Fuck. Well, anyway, continue.
It's just kind of useless right now, so...
Hmm.
I don't want... I'm gonna have to just end my turn.
Draw. Oh, this card is useless. I'll just end my turn.
I draw. There we go.
You can't summon.
Alright. I don't need to summon it yet. I will end my turn for now. You're lucky that Aquamador is saving you.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I know. So he's right. You were lucky.
Let's set another card face down. This isn't. I'm not getting any of my good monsters.
Yeah, and Daddy's money saves you, Oscar.
I'll just normal summon
Says Baby
Amazon
Seal.
Spider in my turn.
Draw for turn. Flip.
Oh yeah.
You need to remember. Alright then. I think I'll activate my monster reincarnation.
No. I activate Dark Bribe.
Mute yourself. Alright then. I'm just gonna go straight to the battle. And I'm going to attack the Amazon spider.
Okay.
Can you hear the reverb?
A bit.
Mute yourself.
It is muted.
Okay. Alright. With that, I'll end my turn.
Alright. Draw.
Oh, hey, I need to discard some cards. At least one.
Damn right.
So I'll discard my preparation of rights.
Okay.
Discarding for hand size. This really is old school Yu-Gi-Oh.
Alright. Fuck.
I'll normal summon Maju of the 10,000 Hands.
Oh god.
Doing so, I can add a ritual monster from my deck to my hand.
Oh shit! Oh
Which
god,
one I will
no!
take? Garlandor, King of Destruction.
I knew it. Oh no!
Gave up.
No, you demise.
What?
I now activate
This man was
Advanced
dueling.
Ritual Art,
Oh no.
sending to the graveyard my Reran. To ritual summon Garlandor.
Baby
Doing
Seal
so.
says getting Isabel flashback.
When this card is ritual summon, all face-up monsters on the field with defense less or than equal to this card's attack is destroyed. But hey, that also means my cards are destroyed as well. Sees he just smiles. But doing so, he gains 400 attack points, making him a 29. Battle phase. Attack for 29. Main phase
This is when
2.
Koneko activates Mirror Force.
I set one card and pass.
Draw. Well.
What are you gonna do?
I'll special summon to the field Watch Cat again.
Okay.
I'm gonna set a monster face down. And I'll activate Toll.
Okay.
Now,
Draw for turn. Stand by phase.
This Tour of Doom's really putting in work.
Yes, it is.
Or Doom is hoping.
Garlandorf, take out that cat.
I really can't talk shit about Ed anymore, huh?
Main phase 2, I'll set a monster. And pass.
I'll draw. Oh wow. I could summon something, but the problem is it's not gonna do anything.
He just smiles.
Yeah, I can't do much. Not even the one thing I can do can actually save me, but I have to play the long game, I think. I'm gonna set another monster face down and end my turn.
I draw. Dwarf.
Damn it.
You know what? I don't even need it. Garlandorf, attack.
Destroy Crass Crown.
And now, main phase 2. I activate Cemetery Bomb,
Oh, you fuck.
dealing you 1100 points of damage.
That's fucking mean.
That's messed up.
Just
What a
as
dick.
I thought.
Wait till Koji hears about this.
Wow,
He's
you
gonna
really
be
don't have that many good cards. I
Don't worry,
guess
I'll join
the
in.
one I will take.
Baby seal. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just think everybody needs to read that for
I
themselves.
saw that. You see, as he's just looking at all of your cards. Man, all of these cards just suck.
I know.
Bro, this man's about to get his fucking kneecaps destroyed.
But I feel like I know what would mess you up. I'll take that 2-man cell battle.
Oh.
I'm just giving it to him without really caring.
He just smiles, though. As it does. He just waits. He doesn't move a muscle. Just looks. Tisk, tisk, tisk. At least lucky for you, your friends went inside. But what is going to happen to little old you?
In his ears.
I was thinking about just going back to my dorm or something.
No, you can't go alone. You're just going to have to wait out here with me.
Okay.
I really want to punch that guy so bad.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure me and Doc are gonna remove his kneecaps.
Neko just sits down in front of him and then just starts pulling a new card in his deck.
I'm gonna read the chat.
Doing so. Isabel, you walk in. Holy shit, this is a nice ass room.
I have to be honest with you. That was the card I cared about the least. Him taking.
I don't know, like the fact that he thought it would be like the most card that would cripple your deck, because most of your deck would be normal monsters.
It's not.
He didn't know that. He saw you play 2.
True.
He's also a bitch.
As it does. Yuki, as you're waiting, sitting down, you see someone sitting on the couch.
Okay.
Seems to just be legs sprawled out like he normally does at home.
I don't feel good at all.
Or assholes.
Bro, no shot. This man's fucking name is Greg.
His name is Greg.
Literally, still just looking at him. You wouldn't expect his name to be Craig.
That's the entire point.
It's fantastic, though. It's like looking at Asta from frickin' Black Clover and just learns that his name is Steve.
Oh, Yuki. So you made a friend.
Can I just hit him in the back of his head, please? Can
That's
I do
really
that?
hard considering the fact that you're in front of him.
Just start
Dang
walking
it.
up to him and then just
Just RKO's him.
just hammer fist downward,
RKO.
neon style.
Roll me a d20. See how hard you hit him.
I'm just so mad at him right now.
My stomach doesn't feel good. Go to the bathroom.
Let me roll for his endurance. You slap him upside the head. He smiles and looks back at you.
He's too used to it. That's kind of funny.
Looks like someone missed me.
Oh, shut it.
What?
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Like what?
Mm,
No, I'm actually... How... Sis, I've been over this. I don't have the power to read your mind.
whatever.
So what do you need?
Well, what I need is to talk to you.
Nature just looks. Should I wait outside?
Leave.
You see as he doesn't do it whenever you ask, but then as soon as Greg just pushes him away, he just walks out.
What's this about you being like, what, a leader to this dorm?
Oh yeah, I'm the dorm head.
And you didn't mention it?
I mean, I couldn't. I didn't know I was the dorm head till yesterday.
Are you serious?
North Academy is a weird place. Like, I didn't know that I was gonna be the dorm head, the leader of all, I guess, kind of leader. Like, I already have
Right.
so many responsibilities.
Like what?
Stuff.
What kind of stuff?
You don't need to know about that.
Okay, you keeping secrets from me really irritates me, and I don't like it.
I'm sorry, Yuki, I just can't tell you right now. Just gotta make sure everything's falling into place.
Okay, that's not suspicious at all.
Sorry, I can't say anything else. As an upperclassman. What else do you need to talk? You seem like you have a lot of questions.
Yeah, I do.
Well, shoot some of them off.
Baby Seals likes Greg.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
cool.
Alright. Well, you didn't tell me about a submarine taking us here.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you on the walk there, but then you forgot to get up early. I told you you need to go to bed early.
Well, sorry. I just wanted to sleep a little bit more.
I mean, I get that, but still.
Uh, you couldn't have told me sooner and not the morning?
I mean, also the fact if I told you, you wouldn't have gone. And you really need to go to a duel school with a... Have you even had a duel yet?
No?
You need a
Does
duel.
that even matter?
Yes. You should duel.
I don't. Why are you making me do this?
I'm not gonna make you do it right. I'm not making you. I'm just saying you should. I mean, like, find a good opponent.
I don't know anyone.
I don't know, about Andrew?
No way.
Oh well, I'm pretty sure if tomorrow you'll probably run into someone in dueling class.
Cat boy sitting outside.
Ugh. This school is insane.
Yeah, but it's like home to me.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I just get a chillax, and I get to just relax. Even though
Do
you're not
you
supposed to be doing that. You hear someone walks in.
and hi.
You see,
Okay.
someone just walks up and hits him over the back of the head as well.
Oh,
I found my waifu.
oh no.
You see, other than this time, this one actually hurts him.
It's actually
Hey, Ava.
I'm confused.
Oh, you must be Yuki.
Yeah.
I'm Ava. I'm Greg's classmate.
Well, nice to meet you, Ava.
Of course. Are you here to also knock some sense into your brother about how he should be running the dorm?
I mean, I'm really mad at him
Oh,
for
you and
not
me both.
giving us some things.
uh, Trust me, if you just hit him over the head enough times, he'll get to work.
I do that at home.
Oh, I can tell. Hmm. You you do look pretty. No wonder Greg always mentions you last year. Shut up!
What?
Oh yeah, Greg talked about his sister all the time, saying that how she was going to be a prodigy duelist, and that even though with the weakest cards, she can become as great as anyone else here. I
Greg,
said, shut up.
Greg,
Yeah.
Greg is just an older Koji.
I'm really gonna hit you for that. Why are you telling people about me?
Just come on, you're my sister. A brother needs to indulge in his sister and like show him how to. He makes a break for the door.
Oh, I am not done with him.
He normally hides out in the kitchen. We can go there.
Thank you.
But don't be a little too mad, brother. None of us knew during our first years. It was supposed to be a test. Seeing to weed out the weak and everything. So third years are strictly prohibited about talking about stuff.
Okay, I get it, but still, a submarine.
Well, it was either that or the only thing would be money for a broken plane.
Oh,
Like, would you rather have something that's a little bit more contained and more safe? Or would you rather probably to fly on one engine?
fine,
That if it
whatever.
was a plane, they'd
You have
probably
to
like tell
understand.
everyone to jump out.
Either way, you want to go beat up your brother?
Yes.
Everybody up there in the plane, where we dropping, boys?
Doing so, you both walk over to the cafeteria.
Jesus Christ, this
It
place
seems
is awesome.
it seems to look over. Oh yeah, by the way, almost everyone here has like their own personal cafeteria.
Okay.
As you see sitting in a corner, trying to hide.
I'm gonna walk over to him.
No, don't slap. I've already been hit twice.
Chill, I'm not gonna hit you again. But I'm still mad.
I get that. But come on. Can you really blame us? Especially with the guys, I'm trying to eat here. You see someone you just like walked right past. as he just looks.
This guy looks like he's cool.
Well, sorry for being loud.
No, you're fine. I was just trying to eat my food. I was just. I'm not gonna step in between whatever family drama's going on here. Apparently, you're gonna hit him. But it's uh, just making sure it's just a little bit quiet so I can enjoy my thing.
Right.
Alright.
Anyway.
Alright, you top out. Hop off, girl. Hey guys, just letting you know. Opal's tapping out. She isn't feeling too hot. So she's going to take the rest of the time to just relax.
Alright.
Okay.
That's
So for some
fine.
reason, Isabel just starts T-posing.
Okay.
Either way, as you guys are looking over, Greg looks over at you, Isabel. So you're not mad?
Oh, I'm on mad. But I'm not gonna hit you again.
Oh, thank
Even
God.
though I want to.
Eh,
That's a win.
I guess that's a win in my book. Also, this is Xander here.
Well, okay. Hi, Xandal.
He waves. He sees you each just like a bologna sandwich.
Hmm.
He's a first year like you.
Okay. But, Greg,
Yes.
stop talking to people about me. I just, it's getting irritating.
Roll me investigation.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this is a first. Baby Seal said that he might be his new favorite character.
You see as he puts a hand behind his back and says, like, I promise I won't say anything else.
Why don't I believe you?
You'll be fine, I promise.
Yeah, well, apparently I think some people already know me.
Well, yeah, I mean, he basically told, like, you about, for, like, his entire first 2 years here.
What?
Oh, yeah, he said that there was, like, going to be, like, almost, like, a 99% chance of you joining North Academy.
Not gonna hit him. Nope. Nope. I want to so bad.
Patients are being tested.
Xander just looks over.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't heard anything about you. I guess that's because of my first year. So I guess you don't have to worry about us.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Alright. Well,
Ava smiles. Well, it's really nice to meet you, but I really should make sure Greg does his dorm head stuff. He needs to make sure that all the fucking toilets are unclogged, but I don't want to do that.
Wait, are dorm heads also just janitors?
Who knows? Maybe we'll find out.
I'm
This
just
man's
gonna
basically the fucking
practice it.
super of this whole
I'm
entire
just
dorm.
gonna
You know that you have responsibilities as the dorm head. I know, but like I didn't ask for it, but come on.
Well, I'm gonna go. Bye, big brother.
Ah, Yuki. He's being dragged out by the collar.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the other guy.
Hey,
Hi.
you need anything?
Nope.
Cards or anything like that?
No, I'm just gonna get out of here because I did my thing.
All right. Nice talking to you. See you in class.
Yes, yeah.
I need another sandwich.
Hmm.
Oops. But as it does, before you head out, we go back over to Kaneko. As your Kaneko come out, you see as someone else walks in. You see Andrew.
Oh,
Hi, Andrew.
Yuki, you're not there right now.
Oh, okay.
Oscar, get away from her. I mean, him is like, I still don't understand them. Wait, so this isn't a girl?
Yeah.
So you are going to bully a little girl. Good, great. Best dude. Best dude on the island right here.
Just kind of gonna look up and
I would
then
like to
look over.
formally apologize for the mean things I said about Andrew. You're saying compared to Oscar. Well, looks like you're done with your little talk. Maybe you guys should just get out of here. Not so fast, we're waiting on one more. So what, I already beat her and got her card. Him, apparently.
Yeah. It was not my best, but
You really need to just stop bullying first years. Why, it's so fun. Me and my friend do it all the time.
now I really want to punch this guy.
I bet. As a yellow
Don't worry, you can help break his kneecaps later.
Thank
He smiles.
you.
Maybe I'll show another first year how it's. Alright, that's enough. See if someone walks out, other than Maria. Yeah, I'm gonna make him bigger for people to see. Make him skinnier.
looks cool.
Okay.
He looks like he's from Persona as well.
I actually don't know. Oh,
I've never seen him in a Persona game in my life.
Alright, so now we have at least that answer.
I don't know why his name isn't on here. Trevor, what are you doing? I watched the entire duel. You really shouldn't be mean to first years like that. You don't know when they'll overtake you. But I mean, I won. You won because this person was using a bad deck, and you got bad luck. Well, it's not like you could do you want to finish that sentence? Oscar just steps away.
Okay.
Yuki, you come out after that one. You just see as just 3 people just here. Don't know where that other guy went.
I'm not even gonna ask what just happened.
Are you okay? You see this person looks over at you, Koneko?
Just like looks over there. Oh, yeah, I think so. He didn't take that important of a card anyway. It just means I have more steps now to try to actually be a good rival for my brother.
Well, hey, as long as you keep at it. I mean, if you do need cards, if you have enough duel points, I can help you out.
You don't need to do that.
It's my entire gimmick. Trevor here is known as the card trader along our school line.
Oh,
Fun fact about Card Trader.
Opal's on call.
I know, but she'll watch the stream back and be really mad that I said that, and that's all that really matters.
As it does. You see as he looks? You both better be getting back. There still might be a couple of daylight left, but you don't want to run into the polar bears.
what?
Yeah, I'm not taking it back. This place is insane. I just want to get out of this building.
I recommend you going around. Going in the forest, that's where their territory is. Unless you're in a big group, of course.
Great. Well, thanks for telling us. Let's go.
Andrew, lead them back. Yes, sir.
I hope I see you like in the card shop because that's where I kind of like to look over cards most of the time.
He nods, as if maybe he'll just stay here. But, Fun fact about the forest.
Oh gosh.
Hey, is that where I am?
Koji!
I'm in danger.
You
Oh
see as
no.
Paul seems to be leading you into the forest as he seems to just be looking for something.
Okay, before we start this, I'm really disappointed. I've been trying to cram as many memes that nobody else understands but us into these streams as possible. Just opened a can of Dr. Pepper and nobody heard it.
Didn't pick it up.
Listen, I now kind of made a whole gimmick for myself of before we start the streams, I always have a Dr. Pepper.
Hey man, I think I got a 24 pack of Dr. Pepper just for such an occasion. Of course, I didn't drink all of it tonight, but I
Dude,
probably could if I wanted to. I'm not Michael though.
as he looks, it should be around here. If it's like the other island.
So what are we looking for anyway?
We're looking for a well, I guess.
There's a well all the way out here.
Apparently there could be. I mean, like, if it's based off of a duel academy, but just a snowed over area, would it make sense that this place would also have a well?
I mean, I guess so. I didn't know that the other one did.
Yeah, well, the other one does have one. I can't, it would normally be around here.
North Academy, dodge the polar bears.
Doing so as you're looking around. Roll me investigation, see if you can find anything.
All right, so let's give it a go. Wow. That is an unnatural 20. Let me double check. Because you said investigation, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is an unnatural 20.
As you're looking around, you do seem to see a little bit of stuff. You see stuff, something maybe walking towards you. Seems to be big.
I'm gonna communicate this to him.
You see as he looks over, give you one of two things. We should probably get behind a tree.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Yeah.
As it does, you want to get behind a tree? Roll me stealth.
Oh no. Dex is one of my worst things.
You have a minus.
No, it's just a +2, so that's a 12.
Hmm. 12. I'm gonna have to roll for him. Damn. You
Uh-oh.
guys try to hide as you guys smack against each other. You look over at each other. You see if something gets closer.
Oh, it was nice knowing you. The silence is very reassuring.
You just see what seems to be the tiny animal.
Is it my penguin?
Are you? No, yeah, you're there. No, yeah, you look down. Do you not see this, Dark?
No, I don't see. Maybe is it lower down? Oh, it must have blended in with the snow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like as small as your feet. You
Yeah.
just see it like it seems to be a tiny little animal. It seems to be covered in fluff.
Oh, hey, little guy. You scared the absolute shit out of me.
Hang on, no, that isn't right. Those aren't. Hang on. He looks over. Oh, Koji.
Yeah.
I have a question. What are you doing when you see this little guy? It seems to be walking up towards you.
I'm just looking down at it.
Do you do anything?
No, I just got my hands in my pockets.
Koji, if this little guy was from a big thing, you look
Oh,
down
I
at
see
it,
what you mean.
you see something come up behind a tree.
Okay, now it was nice knowing you. You see the fucking muscles on that thing? We're dead. This is it.
I think what we do is fucking run.
If you're running away from a polar bear, you need to strip your clothes off one by one and throw them as far away as you can.
Koji looks over at you. We need to go now.
Yeah,
You're not gonna outrun the
you're.
polar bear.
Yeah, let's go.
Give me some dex checks.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die. Oh, that's a 19. That's pretty good. He just fucking books it.
I need to do a couple of rolls. Yeah, Paul's fine. You guys just start running as fast as you can as you hear a giant roar. Koneko! Yuki! You guys hear a roar as you guys are walking past the forest.
I don't like the sound of that.
You see the little polar bear left behind? This thing is right behind you both.
Hey, man, you know.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
I somehow feel like this is more dangerous than rock climbing.
I wonder how. It's not like there's a polar bear behind us.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make jokes, man. I'm trying to keep it lighthearted here.
I can
I don't want my
tell.
last words to be, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna die."
I mean, listen. If look, the baby's not catching up. We just need to run fast enough so where the mother will go back for its baby.
Yep, cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Give me another dex check. Koneko, Yuki, you guys hear the people running. Do you do anything?
That's a 4.
I'm gonna look
I
over to where the noise of
yeah,
running
I'm
is.
gonna look over.
As it does, you guys see as you guys are slowing down, you both trip on some branches. As you guys look back, I can't believe I have to do this already.
Uh-oh.
What?
You see
Oh.
as the polar bear walks up to you and looks like it's about to slam down at you as Paul reaches into his deck box.
Oh, I know what this is.
Doing so, give me a roll.
What roll?
Creature handling.
Oh, hey, I have a +1 in that. That is my worst stat.
They don't know the proper technique. Proper technique to escape a polar bear.
That's an unnat 20.
You see as you look around as you think like, oh, this is our we are fucking dead. There is nothing coming back. I just need to send it to you quickly.
Casually trying to come up with a
Fun fact, I did
with
not
a funny
fun
fucking
fact,
joke
I
for
did
my
not
last words.
I want to say this. Fun fact, I did not put this in the game yet because I didn't expect to use it right now.
Okay, that's what I expected it to be. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But we need it right now, so I'll be right back. 1 second, I need to make sure I grab something.
Maybe we should teach them how to escape a polar bear.
If your character knows, then maybe it would be helpful.
They should. They're survivalists.
Agreed.
Okay, what's a good one-liner before I die? Shit. You know, the whole fear of death thing really puts a damper on my creative wit.
Doing so, as you look around, it's like, what is the perfect last words to say while I die? You see as Paul looks forward towards you. Well, if you can't see this thing, I guess it won't affect you. Go! Small piece golem!
Why are you playing a duel card?
You see a dual card pop out.
Did he put it on his duel disc?
No.
Uh-oh. He just looks and he's like, what?
We need to go now. As it seems, small piece golem
Okay.
jumps in
So
front
I
and the
ran
polar
into
bear stops.
a bit of an issue. Just want to point this out really quickly. It might take me a little while to get back in.
What?
My computer just decided to fucking shit itself, so
Oh.
it's restarting.
You can restart. We'll go to the others. Also, sorry if I just blew out some eardrums.
Fine.
Alright.
Doing so. Koneko, you hear Paul's voice call out, but it's mumbling, as you also hear him, but you do hear him say Koji.
I'm gonna start going over there. I'm just like,
Koneko, where are you going?
I'm just like looking back, like I heard my brother's name. I think he's in trouble.
We're going to be in trouble if you go that way.
Well, I still need to help my brother.
Uh, you're gonna try and run? What is Yuki gonna do?
This is
I
like the
guess
one time that he actually seems fully awake.
I guess I'll follow.
As you follow as well, trying to go into the forest. Let's see what Andrews thinks. He was told to make sure to stay with you guys, so I'll roll. I'll give him 2 rolls. Alright. Oh, fuck it. Today's a good day to die.
Time to go to Valhalla.
Oh.
Yeah, it kind of did, Baby Sealed. To be honest, I thought they would. I'm not gonna lie. This polar bear is kind of old, so you didn't need to roll high to get to make sure to survive to outrun it. It's just Dark here rolled a 2.
Hey man, life sometimes is just, a series of unfortunate events that lead to a neat thing.
Dark,
Doing
remember
so.
when you kept making the joke about like Florida having to learn um like crocodile running drills? It's just that's mandatory for this school too. It's like, all right, time to learn your polar bear dodging.
Doing so, you guys, all 3 of you start running into the forest. I'll put them in. Doing so, you run forward, trying to find it. I need you guys to roll me your perception, see if you can know where it is.
Mm.
So, need a d20 roll from both of you.
Oh, right. So
Okay.
Dex,
Yes. You guys aren't there. I just like separated the screen a little bit so that way um you don't see the others.
Mm.
Wait, you did an investigation, right?
Mm.
11. If it's investigation. Wait, so do I just
It
have to do Dex and then an
no.
investigation?
It was supposed to be investigation first.
Oh, if it was investigation, then that one is actually a 14.
You look over as you're trying to be like, okay, I don't know what to do. My brother is. You look around as you do hear little cries. Doing so, you see as you and Andrew here seem to be looking over for something. Yuki,
Yes.
you see something running as if it's trying to find something. You see a baby polar bear looking for something.
Can I walk to it?
You can. It seems to be trying to like follow like a path it knows.
Alright, I'll walk to it.
You walk to it. Do you want to do anything?
Don't touch it.
Um,
Don't
I'll
touch it.
I'm just gonna knelt down and try to figure out what's
Touching it's gonna
wrong.
really piss off the mom.
Roll me creature handling. See if you can tell what's going on.
Okay.
You have no idea what's going on.
Alright.
Doing so, it seems to just look at you, wondering who you are, as that you just hear roars in the background. It seems to run after it.
Well, I guess that's the mom.
What's the mom? What do you find?
It's a baby polar bear. It's,
Oh,
I guess, trying to find its mom.
if that's the baby and it's not with its mom, and we heard the other say run,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's roll deck. See how. Let's see if you guys can follow the baby.
All right, another dex.
Okay.
14.
Yeah. Yuki, you're like right behind yours. Is like, ah crap, ah crap, ah crap. Andrew and Koneko are going like the same. But Yuki, you're making sure you don't lose sight of that bear.
Yeah.
Doing so, Darky back in.
Buddy, I wish. I really wish.
Alright. Well then,
We're getting there. It's I'm about to be able to pull the page up, I hope.
alright. Then how about we take a little bit of a break and wait for Dark to get back in.
Okay. I'm
My
okay with
computer
that.
hasn't done this in forever, and I'm really pissed. This is just the session of technical difficulties.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, how's everyone enjoying the stream so far? Baby Seals, you're probably the only one still watching, so tell us what you think.
Yeah.
What'd you think with getting to know other characters, meeting new characters, meeting a polar bear?
Also, I guess to keep on the topic of Yu-Gi-Oh with the other folks in this stream, what do you guys think about the Vrains update to Duel Links? Anybody played it yet?
Yeah, we've been using Link Summon a lot.
I've grinded the absolute shit out of it. I now have every single Salaman Great card in the game, at least one copy.
Interesting.
Not actually like I have not actually played Duel Links in a very long time.
Hey,
I
actually,
also have every Goki card at 2 copies, except for Thunder Ogre and what's the other one? Finisher that you can get from actually dueling the Gore. And then I also don't have rematch yet.
Baby Seal says Greg is cool. Andrew is better person in my eyes. What do you think about Oscar, people?
Kind of a dick.
I
I think
see
Oscar's
them.
about to get if I survive this polar bear encounter, he's not gonna like what I got for him.
Well, I mean,
I'm honestly
honestly,
with Knight on this one. I don't like the guy.
I would say, to be fair, Kaneko is not really going to say anything.
Yeah, so it really comes down to Andrew if he says anything.
Yeah, depends on him.
I mean, all I'm saying, I'm throwing up the hands right now. All I'm saying is, if anybody mentions that Koneko lost the duel to an asshole, I'm gonna go duel him, and if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna swing a really large pipe wrench into his knees. Just how it's gonna have to be.
Baby Seals, I think you know how strongly I feel about Oscar. Love the brief. Yeah, you love him so much, man.
The next fucking day, everybody's like, "Man, where's Oscar? We haven't seen him all day." Fucking Koji hiding the bloody wrench behind his back. I don't know, man. I haven't seen him either. That's crazy.
Oh, I can't believe that. Do it. I feel like yeah, I like how you guys thought like, yo, this Andrew person's gonna be a fucking asshole. Turns out just to be like a regular student, but it's just like then Oscar shows around who is the actual asshole.
Yeah.
Don't you love him, guys?
No.
Oh, we do. So much.
Here, let me grab the man. Look at
Oh,
this
God.
man.
No.
I mean, how good?
Mrs. Wrench really just, she's been wanting to get swung into some kneecaps, and I think he's a prime suspect for that.
You really think he's a prime suspect to get His kneecaps taken out.
Yes. He doesn't need them anyway.
Right?
Who needs kneecaps?
Baby
You
seals,
know.
Oscar, you have some great knees. It'd be a shame if you see them come away. Skipper, take the shot.
Just got Skipper posted up on the top of a fucking mountain with a sniper rifle.
Oh my gosh.
How
Just a
many?
fucking tank rifle.
Just looks. How many fish am I getting for this?
As many as you want, buddy. As many as you want.
You guys just hear a. Did you guys just hear exhaust?
Mm.
Oh man. I'm loading back in, by the way. It shouldn't be much longer.
Yeah, good.
Okay. It's alright.
No, I think
So I'm curious to find out if Skipper ends up following the trend of the other animals from previous campaigns and learns how to play duel monsters.
Oh my gosh.
as
You
long as
know
there's a
what?
penguin girl you
At this
got.
point, I wouldn't be surprised if that
I wouldn't
happened.
either.
I mean, if that
Bro, little man's gonna have like
I
a
mean-
fucking full ass Exodia deck
if
over
that's
here.
the case, then when is the polar bear gonna get its deck?
Oh,
Bro, I'll duel that polar bear right now.
Alright, we're gonna back up a little bit. Koji, as it does, you hear a little bit of rustling, but doing so, you hear as Paul calls out for a small piece golem. Doing so like, what is that gonna? What the fuck?
Oh man, you see crazy shit when you're about to die.
You see as like
Man, I heard of your life flashing before your eyes, but this is ridiculous. I only saw it get sent to the graveyard in that duel.
you see as small piece golem just jumps out and like pushes the bear back. The bear looks confused. As looks over, we have
Oh, I
like
look confused.
you look confused. Paul just looks over at you. We need to go.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even know. I'm not. Yep.
They seem to run and looks over. It's a good thing you can't see them.
See what you mean? The little rock guy.
Paul seems to stop.
What are you doing? We need to run.
How could you? He does run. Yuki.
yes.
After a couple of seconds, Koji, you hear as the bear starts running at you. As Paul looks, I did all I could.
Oh well.
Doing so, as runs over. Hey. Koji, you see your brother Yuki, Andrew, and a baby polar bear running towards you.
Okay. As they're running by, he is going to look at them and utter once again the famous phrase, "Fucking run!" And he's just going.
You guys see as Koji runs.
He's gonna grab Koneko's arm though. He's just like, "Yeah, come
Roll
on,
strength.
you got it, buddy. You got it."
Yeah,
Please.
Koneko, you get like pulled off your feet as you just start getting pulled.
Yeah, that's a 16 total, by the way, just in case that like helps the roll be like better.
Yeah. Yeah, as it does, Yuki. You see as Paul looks back. I agree. I agree with Koji. Run, run, run.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Everyone, roll me a dex.
This is where we die.
It does seem though the polar bear seems to be stopping a little bit.
Okay, that's a good thing.
God damn it. Son of a bitch. I got a 5.
Hang on.
You gotta be shitting me.
Koneko is actually pulling over Koji, and then as they're running, Koji, you see as Paul just seems to be look exhausted. Got to this point that Yuki and Andrew have to carry him.
That's pretty bad. I'll have to ask him about that later.
Doing so, as you're getting pulled, he looks over. Koneko, anything you want to say as you're running from a polar bear that seemed to stop a little bit, giving you a little bit of a head start?
That's right. All I asked was for you to not duel the Tsar.
I didn't duel the Tsar, did I?
This isn't what I meant.
Just tears running down your face. This isn't what I meant.
As it does, you guys keep running. As you look over at Paul, he seems to just go a little bit pale as he just holds his arm.
What happened?
Don't want to know.
I really don't understand either, so yeah.
I rolled to see what the
Okay.
polar bear would do. You guys see as it starts going the other way.
Alright.
Doing so, after a minute, it disappears into the fog, and you guys see you're safe. Andrew looks over.
Okay.
Are you two idiots?
What was
Hey man, I
all
was
that
just following
about?
them. I was just following him on his crazy suicide mission because he followed me on my crazy suicide mission.
Why are you guys trying to commit suicide?
I mean, it's not intentional. It just we end up in these dangerous situations whenever we're trying to do things.
I warned you
I'm
not to come with.
Well,
Would have been
oh
it's even
well.
more dangerous if you don't go with somebody.
I don't
I
know.
think
Besides, why in the hell are you trying to find that stupid well anyway?
That looks like there's no longer. Looks like there is no well.
well,
Is he?
seriously?
Is he just seems to just be holding his stomach.
Okay, we need to get him somewhere.
This place even have an infirmary?
At the school they do, but I think we just need to take him back to his dorm.
Yeah.
Doing
Can this
so.
thing get any more annoying?
It is I, Marikishta!
Oh, heck no. No. No.
I'm joking. After a couple
Thank
minutes, you
you.
guys start just walking back. And doing so, you guys get over to this area where Koji, you let them have a little bit of a head start as they seem to be walking back. Like, they keep eyeing behind you, making sure you guys are okay. As you see, you and Paul are just alone a little bit, as Paul just looks down at his card.
So, you seem pretty shocked that I noticed that you did something with your card there. I'm assuming that I'm not supposed to know about whatever that is.
Just roll for Paul. He just keeps his mouth shut, just looking over, just like as if like he has no idea what to say.
Well, whatever you did, it saved us, so thanks.
Yeah, sorry I got you into that mess.
It's not a big deal, really. As long as I'm alive, that's all that matters.
I guess it was all
Koneko would have been pissed if I'd have been killed.
I can tell. I'm surprised that I can tell that she's holding himself back not to run up and hug your arm.
Yeah, probably. He's a big boy now, though. He's trying to do big boy things. I understand.
Looks at the teddy bear.
It's a process.
Okay.
Listen, he doesn't hug it because he has abandonment issues. He's hugging it because he's tired.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Anyway, the fact of the matter is, I'm gonna have to learn about whatever this thing is eventually, because now that I know about it, human nature is that we want to know more about the things that we don't understand. So you can tell me now, or I can figure it out later. That's up to you.
Baby Seal says, North Academy, we don't have to tell you the death ratio.
I'll say this. If you guys ever ask about it, maybe to an upperclassman or a teacher, maybe there actually is a death toll.
What's
There's definitely
what's mortality rate here, guys? It's like
7%.
1.
Give me a charisma check. See if Paul's willing to talk.
Okay,
See if your edgy cuteness will do anything.
I have the proficiency in the charisma, so let's go for it.
Oh!
Hey, I didn't need it. I did not need it.
I guess I should tell you. What you just saw was a dual spirit.
Who, what?
Dual spirit. It's basically a spirit of a card. What I was trying to
Okay,
look
I
for.
think you've probably received one too many blows to the head from looking for wells.
Looks over at 17 as he looks. As you see, he summons out again. You see a little piece golem just spawns in front of you.
To rubs eyes.
Still there.
Huh. You know, maybe I received too many blows to the head.
No, it is in the head. Well, I guess could technically be, depending on what happened, but what a spirit is a different being that's in this world. They're only unlocked through playing cards or other ways. The reason why I was trying to find that well, or wherever it is, whatever it is here, is to maybe find more.
You collect these things like Pokemon.
What the fuck is a Pokemon?
You know.
Little
you know,
monster.
you know, you collect these things like those Yugimons, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Yugimon!
You cannot.
You see, he just looks. No, it just. Some of them can be endangered, and I help them.
Oh, you like some kind of ranger or something?
More like a keeper.
Huh.
Seems a little.
Well, fair enough, I guess.
Also, want to ask, Yuki Koneko, do you guys look back at it anyway?
Like look back on occasions.
Roll me creature handling.
I'm just gonna have too many stuff on my mind.
I'll say you won't look back then.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look down while walking.
Yeah, you don't see
So,
shit.
I was like seeing them like where they're looking. I'm like, okay. And then just look back and just like, yeah, gee, thanks for coming with us.
You're welcome. Looks like they hit their head a little bit too many times. They seem to be talking towards air.
They might
Look,
just be making sure they don't trip on anything while they're walking.
when we get back, I just want to be alone for a while.
Hey, then I have to walk all the way back to my dorm. How do you think I feel?
You can like stay at our dorm for the rest of the day.
No, because night's even more dangerous.
Well, I mean the night too if you want, but
I'm not spending the night.
okay. I mean, I think you'd probably not like our teacher.
Who
Don't
knows?
remind me.
I also want to say, just to pause the RP a bit, when I did the autocorrect thing for when I put in kneecap spiration, it wants to autocorrect to kneecap operation.
that's what he's gonna need when I'm done with him.
That's funny.
Anyway,
Love that.
he was like, "You're a lot nicer of a guy than I thought you were gonna be."
I'm not nice. I'm just.
Actually, I'm not gonna
Baka.
lie. You have been nice, and I guess I still owe you.
What do you mean?
But what I mean is you helped me a little more than I thought. So if you need anything, just let me know.
I'll be fine. I was doing what my dorm had asked me to do. And you already gave me that marauding captain. So we're even.
I guess so.
Both of you roll me charisma. Ugh.
Mm.
You want to put your inspiration in, Axel?
Yeah.
Ugh.
12.
All right, it's a little bit of enough. He looks over. You see as he digs into his deck.
Hmm?
You see as he just looks into his deck. As he pulls out 2 cards. Doing so, he seems to be holding out towards you guys. Towards Axel. Hang on a second. Ow. Sorry, my eyes is acting up a little bit right now. There we go. You see as he pulls out what seems to be something known as a... Sorry. It's like I had it and then like I lost it. Should have something interesting. He looks back at you. You play fusions, right?
A bit.
You see he pulls out Fusion Reserve. A trap card.
No, thanks.
It'll help you get the certain materials you need.
Just take it gingerly.
He nods as she then looks over towards Yuki.
Yeah.
It's not like I want to give you cards or anything, Baka.
He looks over like the marauding captain was a little bit too expensive for what I did, so here. Seems to hand you a card.
No, I'm fine.
You're either gonna take it or I'm gonna leave you guys here.
Fine.
See as you just nod, reluctantly take it like, oh wow, this man's giving you a free card.
I always wonder what it's like to have like 2 Noels flirting with each other.
Oh gosh.
You see as he
And
gives you a field spell. See as he
why
gives you Rising Air Current.
interesting.
These should help your decks, I guess.
I haven't dueled anyone, so
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well, you still have some time, so you could duel anyone you want. I'd recommend not be me, though. No offense, but not really in a dueling mood after. Looks back at Koji.
Look, honestly, I don't want to duel anyone.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna look away and just keep walking, being quiet.
Okay, you do so. He just looks back. Doesn't want a duel. Hmm. Looks over at Koneko. Well, your dorm's over there. You guys should be fine on your own.
I'm
Alright.
just gonna leave over there, not saying anything.
Have a safe trip back to your dorm.
Just starts walking back, not even waiting.
I'm just gonna give a wave and then just start going back with everyone.
Doing so as you're walking back. You see as after a while, small piece golem leaves and he looks. I still need to find it. Where could it be?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'll help you look some more.
Are you sure? After
I'm
what we
curious
just
about.
ran into?
I'm curious about what these things are, and it kind of piques my interest a little bit. I don't really know what else to do around here besides duel other people, and that's pretty much it. I don't really want to do a whole lot else in a frozen wasteland, so something that's at least mildly interesting to me is worth risking my life for in this situation.
Doing so, you guys go into the dorm cafeteria. Doing so just to just relax. Because Maria, you think about it, Would you rather stay with these people, or stay with your penguin roommate?
Yeah, I'm not staying with my roommate.
So you guys see you all just sit down waiting. Yuki, you're just like having an ice pack over your head. Paul seems to be taking some painkillers or something. As Koji and Koneko, you guys just look. Anything you guys are going to say?
Are you okay?
I need to do this.
Aside from the, slight mental trauma of having a near-death experience, yeah, I'm okay.
Why were you guys out there in the first place?
Well, you see, I had Paul over there risk his life to take me somewhere, so I figured I'd tag along with whatever he was doing to help him out, and, well, I guess I returned the favor in the way that I didn't expect to.
You guys see as Isabel walks in as just don't mind this.
Eh,
Isabel just walks in, seems to be doing something weird, just walks in, walks to the back.
That was not strange at all.
Don't worry about it. It's not like if
Anyway.
a player character goes NPC, Jinzo magically T-poses over them.
Anyway, though, how'd your little adventure go? Did you guys do anything fun? I don't really know what was going on. I didn't pay attention to what Yuki was doing.
it's just we met a mean dude and she went
Oh
into the dorm
gosh.
to talk to her brother, I guess.
Oh, you met a mean dude? What'd you do?
I told her that he talked too much and I tried to duel him.
Oh, you tried to duel him, huh? Well, I bet you beat him, didn't you? There's
I
no way
mean,
he could have beat you, right?
I'm gonna roll
Right?
I'm gonna roll charisma to see if I can
Oh
actually
gosh.
Yeah,
prove.
go ahead and roll.
He's not gonna like what he hears.
I don't think he is.
He's just gonna kind of like look down a bit and just go, I mean, he was the second year, so I didn't really have a chance to beat him.
So what you're telling me is he beat you.
I mean, to be fair, he was higher up.
So he's a grade student, huh? Okay. What'd he look like?
Oh gosh.
What do you mean?
Well, what did he look like?
I mean, he kept calling Yuki princess.
Okay, that doesn't narrow it down much. I'm sure a lot of people do that. She kind of acts like just like leans over. She kind of
Heck,
acts like, a brat.
what? Wow.
The roll perception.
See, if you hear him.
Maria, I'll let you roll if you want to see if you can hear him.
Yes, I do actually.
Give me a roll.
Okay.
Perception. You hear that they're talking about you. You don't know exactly what they're saying.
All right. Well, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to leave.
Anyway, what does he look like?
Mm.
I mean, he just had white hair. I guess his name was Oscar.
Did he have white hair?
Did he?
More
I thought it
grayish
was
hair.
black.
It was gray. It was
Okay.
gray.
Alright.
See, grayish silver.
Oh, it's Talon. I didn't realize it, but it looks like the faceplate Talon used in our one D&D.
No.
No, no.
Anyway, gotcha. Oscar, grade student. That should be enough information.
I don't like what you're trying to
Don't,
say here.
don't worry about it. Pat, pat, shush, shush, pat, pat.
I'm still worried. It was just a
It'll be
loss.
fine.
Nothing bad. He'd even take a good card.
But he did take a card.
he took Cell Battle, which really doesn't do anything for my deck anymore because of my new cards.
But he still took a card.
I don't think that there's a point in you doing this though.
Just
Around here, cards are like currency. We can't really be losing too many of them. Plus, I just want to talk to him.
Just like starts grabbing his like if he starts moving him, just grab his like wait, no.
It's like that episode of Family Guy where Peter's like, I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. He's
I
loading the
might already
shotgun.
be-
I just want to shoot him.
I might be making that an edit right now.
See, he's not really gonna do anything other than just probably get a target on your back and make me realize I need to keep training harder. That's really it.
Now, if any of the Gray students think that they can actually, beat me, then good for them. But if nothing else, I'm going to put this guy in his place. A lot of those Gray students seem really stuck up.
Well, I mean, Andrew's a lot nicer than I thought he was.
Oh well.
He even gave me a new
He-
card. See, he's gonna show up Fusion Reserve.
Oh well, that actually was nice of him. Maybe I won't, do the thing that I said I was going to do.
What?
Okay, Baby Seal. I see what you made.
Uh-oh.
You made something in the meme chat.
Yes. Yes, I
Let's
saw
go have a
that
look.
too a while ago.
North Academy, a normal dueling academy, penguins and a half a staff drunk, polar bear trying to kill you in an actual death hole.
Welcome to
Oh
North
man.
Academy.
Oh boy.
Doing so.
Well,
You look over and Dark. You're like, no, I can go talk to him. It's you guys have to probably go to sleep soon.
I'll just do it tomorrow.
The bottom of the day.
Yeah, I bought him a day. He lives to fight another day. Just one though.
That. Doing so. You also met someone who was like, you did meet another person. You met a couple of people. But, is there anything else you guys want to do? Usually, is there just like some randos? You don't really see people. It's like, Paul just seems to be like laying back, just icing his head. Koneko, you have no idea why. It doesn't look like he got injured.
He like hit his head, or did he have like a head cold when you guys were doing stuff?
He probably hit his head whenever we fell on the ground.
I roll insight.
You want to?
Yeah, roll inside against my deception, I guess.
Yeah, it would be against Koji's deception.
I'm proficient in that.
Proficient in insight.
Haha. Uh-oh.
So Axel's rolling for bullshit.
Alright, let's see what you gotta beat. Oh, that's a high ass number.
15.
You didn't do it. My full thing was 24 you had to beat.
Damn.
Doing so, you just look over, just like, don't worry, I got it. You don't have it. Doing so,
And
I'm sorry, continue.
it's like you're kind of acting a bit weird.
Well, I mean, I just almost got mauled by a bear, so, my behavior might be a little erratic due to, nerves.
Okay. I'm gonna go make food. Do you want me to make something?
Yeah, just whatever you want to make.
Alright, I'm just gonna start going and starting some food.
Doing so, as you go to make food, I want you to give me a little straight T20 to see how you do about that. Doing so, you look over as Paul just looks over. Sure, it's a smart idea not to tell her. Let me tell him. I'm sorry, guys. My dyslexia is killing me.
It's okay.
Well, to be honest, if I did, I think he would try to come with, and I really don't want him to get into situations that could hurt him.
I mean, to be honest, since you're his sibling, because of the fact you know, it's probably a higher chance that he would know too, eventually.
I mean, yeah, I understand that he can probably see him too or whatever, but I think for now, at least, until I can prove that it's safe, I'm gonna leave him out of it.
I don't know. If you want to, that's fine, but guess it's really up to you. This line of things, it could be dangerous, it could not be, but having these spirits are really big help for duelists.
I'll make sure that he gets one whenever I can guarantee his safety, but until then, we almost got mauled by a bear today, and I'd like to leave him out of that.
We would have to find an area where we would have to find where fuck, I don't even know. We need to find the area where the spirits rely in. The
Well, you're the spirit expert, so,
oh no, that would be my mother.
well, your mother's the spirit expert, so, I mean, I'm sure you can figure it out.
Time will tell.
I should have some free time tomorrow after I take care of some business, so just find me and I'll come with.
It's up to you if you still want to come along. I'm not gonna
I've
force
said that
you.
I will 3 times now, buddy. Just take the help, man. Come on.
Well, as you can tell, it's pretty dangerous, so I'm still really hesitant, especially the fact that we literally just met yesterday.
Well, buddy, I'm pretty sure that you're in too deep now, because if you don't let me, I'm probably just gonna spill the beans to everybody.
Fine, but under one condition.
Yeah.
He smiles, thinking you wouldn't seems to smile. You can come if Koneko comes.
Narrows eyes. You didn't just do that, did you?
Smiles. I mean, you know me, just making sure everything is covered.
I'll think about it.
That's my terms if you want to join.
I'll think about it.
He nods as you guys just head to bed. Because of the
I
fact,
was gonna say as an extra thing with the food,
yeah, what about the food?
can I go over to Maria's like room and knock on it with an extra plate of food?
Yeah, you could do that, just well, we're gonna do Maria's thing first.
My
Okay.
thing?
Yeah, you want to like go around and like you want to just relax. I mean, I was gonna have someone run into you.
Oh, okay.
As right, you're just looking outside of your dorm. Doing so, as you're just looking, you see as someone just walks over. You see a girl with white hair and a white jacket. What's up with you?
That's not really a business.
I mean, I can tell, but it looks like you want to talk about it, but you don't really want to talk about it. Kind of like the fact of you want to tell people and like ease people's minds on stuff, but you're just like you don't know what to do with the information you just got.
Okay, I don't even know you, so I don't have
Diana.
to tell you anything.
Name's Diana.
Okay. I know your name, but I'm not saying anything to you.
Shrugs. Just trying to help.
I don't need help.
You need to let off some steam. She seems to step back as she pulls out her duel disc.
You gotta be kidding me.
A duel's an easy way to let off steam. Just try
And
it.
why? Why?
Because we're at a duel school, and you learn a lot of things from a person's deck. I mean, if
I
you
can't
don't,
believe it.
you go in a duel?
Alright, fine.
It's
Oh shit, the
fine.
much anticipated Yuki duel.
There we go.
The moment everyone's been waiting for.
Close armor.
Oh,
Like I'm
Be
getting
blown away.
doing so you
Seal just says man is playing chess.
Mega Diana.
And Koji, so he was mean and he took a card, so that's 2 swings.
yes.
And a third one for good measure.
Alright, I'm in custom cards.
Alright, I'm getting there.
Alright. Diana
You need
looks.
a...
Listen, I'm not trying to do anything. I just met you, so I can't even say whatever will happen. But just keep an open mind. It's supposed to be a fun game.
Whatever.
Shrugs.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'm annoyed, so I'm just gonna go first.
You go on first.
Whoa. Alright. Hmm.
One nice shield dragon.
Yes.
Not.
Hmm. That could be... Mm.
Take your time.
Alright. You can go now.
Draw. What I will do is I will... I'll do that. I'll set a monster. I'll set a card face down and pass.
Okay. Oh. Um. Alright.
Element Dragon. Oh, there'll be something better to use it on.
Hmm.
No, I have to use it. I activate my trap card. Trap hole. I'll be destroying your element dragon. Unless you have something that can stop that.
I need to see. Mm, I don't think I do.
Alright, then put
You know, guys, I wasn't gonna say anything until just now, but like this dude's been in here for a hot minute just watching this duel.
Who?
Sure.
I don't even know.
Whoever this third viewer or watcher is. But just put element dragon to grave.
See, whoever this random guy is should really be on twitch.tv/HiveAU and watching this stream. That's all I'm saying.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
Great. There goes my dragon. Thanks a lot.
Sorry, I can't have you keep that.
Well, I can't do anything.
I mean, you can attack if you'd like.
Fine. I'll do that then.
You attacked the Dark Resonator. Once per turn, it won't be
Great.
destroyed.
That's just great.
It's up to you. It's alright. I mean, as long... That shield dragon of yours... It's an interesting monster to have first.
Whatever.
Got any more cards you want to set?
No.
Monster to summon? Not in your turn. Draw. That's the best thing I can do. I'll be tributing my Dark Resonator. Come forth. Shadow Ghoul!
A woman after my own heart.
My Shadow Ghoul will attack your monster and deal you 1,000. If you have anything to stop that, I would activate it.
Oh, I think I do.
Play it.
Mm, this?
I hear him. Is that a monster in your hand?
Yeah?
Then yeah, that would work. You can summon it.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Fuck!
Oh.
That's strong. But I'd still destroy your dragon.
Yeah. I don't really care.
Just 1 0 0 0 enter. That's 100. But no, hang on. Hang on 1 second, Maria.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to put 9 0. Yeah, no, sorry. 4 9 4 9 0 0 enter. Alright. Set 2 cards and pass.
Also put hero merges in the grave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm annoyed by this.
Yeah.
Alright.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna attack.
Oh, crap. There goes one of my bosses.
Hmm.
She just looks at you. Rioran, not a boss monster people see nowadays.
Yeah, well. Gotta use it.
Fair. Oh crap, my cat came to say hi.
Oh, hi kitty.
Cat.
Doing so? Would you like to summon any cards? Set anything? Or in your turn?
I'll end.
I draw. I'm going to have to set a monster and pass.
Okay. I still don't see the point in this.
I mean, dueling's interesting. I mean, like, what I learned with you Rioran and your hero emerges is that even though sometimes when you think you might be open, you always have a way to close yourself off from everyone else. That Rioran is hiding in an egg, like you're trying to hide from people.
Don't go acting like you know me.
I don't. That's why I'm dueling you.
Whatever.
Oh, crap. You going to attack?
Yes.
Which one are you attacking with first?
I guess my element doom.
That's my Dash Warrior.
Hmm.
I take 22 from that Rioran. I'm guessing you're attacking?
Yes.
I'm here to break kneecaps. Neck.
She just...
Just so you know, B, your mic's picking up some background noise.
That's Opal.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry, Opal,
Alright.
can you turn it down, please? Right. Anything else you'd like to do?
No. You can go.
It's a strong card. I'll activate my air traffic control.
Hmm.
And now, I activate Card Trader.
You know, a fun fact about Card Trader is that, you know, if you're in a tag duel and your partner plays that card and it's your turn, you can use it too.
Oh,
I had my turn.
okay.
Opal's gonna kill you whenever she rewatches this.
That's 2 for 2, baby.
Alright. You know what?
Come on, summon a third card. Summon a third card.
Hmm.
Yeah, word of advice, I wouldn't summon a third monster if I were you. Oh, you did it
Oh,
anyway.
wait. I messed up.
If you didn't mean to, I'll let you put it back in your hand.
Yeah, I really didn't mean to. I just pushed the one button.
It's okay.
Dang it.
You can just put it back in your hand.
Yeah. No one saw that. No one saw that. Come on. Thank you. Okay.
She just looks at. Not gonna summon a third monster?
Why would I do that?
No reason.
Hmm.
Are you going to attack?
Yes.
You win.
Okay.
In doing so, this was in her hand.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well,
Do it. But Maria, you win. So, what card do you want?
I don't know.
You timed out.
Oh, did I? Dang it.
It's all good. There is Dash Warrior, which if this card attacks, it gains 1200 attack during the damage step only. Shadow Ghoul, Dark Resonator, Card Trader, Air Traffic Control, Trap Hole, or DNA Transplant. The good
I know
ones.
what I'd take.
The good ones are Trap Hole, Air Traffic Control, Card Trader, and Dark Resonator.
I'll do Dark Resonator.
Alright. You get Dark Resonator. Another monster.
Okay.
Doing so, as you take your card, you see as Diana looks over towards you. I know I lost, but you see what I mean? Don't you feel a little bit better now after the duel?
Fine.
You have a fighting spirit.
What?
I can tell.
What are you talking about?
Steph. See, she just walks in.
Okay, this place just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
As you do, you just... What are you gonna do?
I
You want to head...
don't.
You want to head to bed?
Yeah.
Alright.
Baby still says, Yuki, you sound like my depression, and I mean that in a good way.
So much.
Doing so,
Oh,
Yuki...
okay, thanks, I guess.
Yuki, you get to your room, and when you get in, you hear knocking at your door. And as you see coming in, Koneko.
Hi.
Hi. I kind of wanted to apologize for just jumping in on, like you going to see your brother and everything, and also getting dragged into running away from a polar bear.
Oh, not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting you to come, but I guess I can't be mad at you for that. I'm just not good at talking to people, I guess.
So I'm kind of the same way. I just don't know social cues well, from what I've been told.
I just don't have confidence to duel, so guess.
But anyway, to not bug you so much, I made you this, and like he's holding out a platter of what I'm guessing is probably burgers and fries.
Burgers and fries and everything nice.
Oh my gosh. They
I can go back and try to find a soda if you don't have anything to drink in here.
no, it's fine, but thanks. I wasn't really expecting it, but I'll take it.
Then as you take it, just kind of give a tired smile, like, I hope we can be friends, right?
Um, I'm not used to having a lot of friends, so I guess that sounds nice.
Well, yeah, we can always find out a bit more together. I haven't had many friends either.
I only had my brother, so it's been hard making friends.
I just like imagine one out of character. Just want to imagine one day is just like uh these two just having a conversation. So, you protect your younger sibling at all cost?
Absolutely, every day.
Good, good. You break someone kneecaps for them?
Holds up bloody wrench.
Holds up a hammer? I think we're gonna become
Oh,
good friends.
I agree.
okay.
I'd
But
say it's kind of the same here. So I guess we have a lot more in common.
I guess we do.
Just kind of gives another smile and just kind of backs up a bit so you can close the door.
Oh, close the door.
you do so as you let your new friend go. You guys go to sleep. And I guess I'll ask you guys. Of course, we would have done more if Opal was here. Like
Yeah.
we would have had more, but we still have usually an hour. We can try and end it early. Have it end with you guys having a night's sleep, or we can continue and see what Isabel does next week.
Um,
I mean, I
Hmm.
kind of wanted to get a duel in, but if you guys want to call it here, that's fine.
it,
We could probably try to continue a bit and then just not do anything that would be
yeah.
super important, like, just like doing a class without Opal.
And I do wanna talk to, I forgot the name, Andrew, if I
Yes,
could.
yes. The name is his name is Andrew.
Okay, then I wanna talk to him if I can.
All right, then I guess we'll do class, and I don't think you guys have anything to do in the morning yet, so I'll say we'll head over to the classes.
Okay.
Unless
I mean, to
someone.
be fair, if we wanted to, we could just have this last little few things that we want to do take place before class.
To be fair, yeah, I'll let that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that way Opal doesn't have to miss the class part of everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Doing so, you guys are walking over. You see Isabel left a little bit earlier than you guys. As you three are walking over to the school, you see as Maki looks over. Oh, morning, everyone. I was wondering when you all were going to show up.
Have you been waiting here all night?
Yes.
Good, because I thought that there being an icicle hanging from your face would be really weird if you didn't.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Right.
I'm like gonna quickly go. I was like, is there anything that I'm just like gonna immediately go into the school to find an emergency kit.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Also, you're still a little bit far away from the school.
Mm.
Am I closer to the dorms or closer to the
Closer to the
school?
school, but it'll still probably take you a walk.
I
Mm.
was kind of looking around like, I think we need to take care of you a bit.
Trust me, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Is this guy always like this?
Always.
It's
Right.
more concerning now that it gets insanely cold here.
I mean,
The
can you
reason
believe?
that I figured he'd been here all night is because one time, whenever we were like 10, he camped out in front of our house one night just to be able to see me the next morning because we met the other day.
Of
That's
course,
just
because you're my
creepy.
best friend.
Yep.
Doing
This
some.
guy is creepy.
You guys see as you're walking by, you see as two people are walking over. Sees Andrew and see he seems to be followed by someone else.
Hmm.
I'm gonna wave at Andrew.
Just looks over at you guys and looks. Oh, it's. Oh my God, you're Koji.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan. I follow you in the semi-pro circuit.
Oh. Well, this is awkward. I didn't expect to have fans.
I mean, can you blame us? I mean, with your shadow ghoul and like your talent. I mean, like, I'm surprised they put you in the orange dorms.
Well, to be fair, I didn't really have a good deck starting off whenever I walked in here. It was mostly just a hodgepodge of cards that I picked up on the ground, but I guess they did give me the pin before that.
I get that. Oh, my name's Nathaniel, by the way. Or Nathan.
Cool. Nice to meet you,
Hmm.
Nathan. I appreciate you, enjoying my work.
Of course. You don't have to worry about it. It just, you know, gotta meet your hero somewhere. Well,
Well, I
we
wouldn't.
must be off then. Oh, no, no.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it would honor me if you would duel me. I mean, I would love for you to see the deck I made here.
Huh. Well, I was kind of waiting for this one guy, but I guess a warm-up wouldn't hurt.
Perfect. Maki looks over. You lose, I'm kicking his ass.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Alright. Let me get his deck. Still amazes me. A semi-pro like you and an orange must mean there must be some luck for me.
So how'd you get into gray early?
Oh, I have my ways.
I trust you.
He smiles. Allow me to take the second move.
All right, that seems fine to me.
For Cree translation, I use the knife.
Okay. I'll start this duel off by playing my snake hair in attack position.
Oh. A classic card.
Okay. One face down. I thought you might appreciate that.
Draw. I think right now, I mean normal summon out my black Paria. I mean Terra.
Oh,
Doing so,
I see.
I'll then equip it with Raise Body Heat. And I'll set 3 cards face down.
Still not strong enough to beat my snake hair. Interesting.
Sorry. During your standby main phase, I activate Success Probability 0.
Huh. Alright then.
I'm going to pick number
Go
1
ahead.
and number 3.
Number 1 and number 3. Number 1 is this one. Number 3 is that one.
Oh, looks like I hit some lucky ones.
Yeah, those were probably my 2 best ones. Oh well, though. I'm assuming that those 2 set cards there were supposed to help you beat over my snake hair on this turn.
Who knows?
Well, if that's the case, I hope you can stop this. I summon Pitch Black Warwolf in attack position.
Well then, I guess I should activate this now. I activate the kunai with chain.
I
Doing
see.
so, I'll give my terror a plus 500 attack points, making them 1800. And your pitch black werewolf will go to defense mode.
1800, huh?
Yep.
Not bad.
Thanks.
If that's the case, I'll just pass my turn there.
I'll draw. Next up, I activate Common Charity. I draw 2 cards, then I banish 1 normal monster from my hand. Or if I have any in my hand, if I don't have any to my hand, I send my entire hand to the graveyard. I'll send my little D. Banished.
You see.
Next up, I normal summon 2-headed King Rex.
Not bad.
Battle. King Rex, destroy the pitch black werewolf. Warwolf.
That's unfortunate. I really like that card.
I'm sorry. Now, Terra, attack the snake hair.
No. I'm sorry. I activate my set card, Energy Drain. Since you have 2 cards in your hand, my snake hair is going to gain an additional 400 attack, making it just strong enough to beat over that that dino.
It's till the end of this turn. End phase, end turn.
I draw. I don't even know if I can fire this card. I actually can. Let me go for it. I'm gonna activate my Summoner's Art. This will let me add a level 5 or higher normal monster from my deck to my hand.
Summoner Art, that is a good card.
Yeah, it's not bad. I picked it up the other day.
Koneko having
Seemed
a seizure in the background.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, I think I only have 1 card I can target with this, which kinda sucks. But I'll get it out of my deck. I'm gonna add the Metal Fish to my hand.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm going to tribute my snake hair. For Metal Fish, I'm just kidding, it's King of Yami Makai. Battle. King of Yami Makai will attack your Rex. And that'll be all for right now.
I'll draw. I'm gonna set 2 cards face down. Then I'll pass.
Alright. I'll bite. King of Yami Makai, attack directly.
Good thing you didn't summon another monster.
Well, I'll go to my second main phase, and I'll set a monster. And pass.
I'll draw. Damn it. Why? I have tested these decks so many times. And every single time I got good hands. And then as soon as I bring him in for dueling, shit.
Okay, hey, you can't really say that after you beat me. You're pretty, like, really badly.
You say that after it took me like 10 turns to get all of my fusion requirements. I mean, ritual.
I'll draw. Well, if that new set card isn't something, my king's gonna wrap this game up.
Unlucky start for me. I needed a monster.
Hmm.
Damn. Miss
Ooh.
Polymers. I did have a fusion material in my hand that I
Are
could
you-
have used for my last fusion monster.
Next turn.
Gigatech Wolf.
I'm a
Dang.
monster.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I had Giant Soldier set, so you probably couldn't beat over it. Oh, Frostosaurus.
Well, looks like you have your pick. I'm gonna have to do a major update. I'm
There's
disappointed of how these decks are turning out.
there's some pretty good cards here.
Yeah, he has a lot of good cards.
I'm between MST and Kunai with Chain. That's a tough one. What would you guys pick?
Um,
Because I feel like the obvious pick is MST, because like it's just a good staple. But Kunai with Chain in our format's actually not bad.
yeah.
I think you should take Kunai with
Mystical
Chain.
Space Typhoon destroys Kunai of Chain, though.
That's true. It wouldn't stop the switch effect. It would just stop the attack gain effect, which is like, that's good enough.
But also, it would
It
stop
also,
the stuff like equip spells, which are really good, or continuous spells.
continuous spells or ritual spells are pretty good. Or not ritual spells, goddamn it. Equip spells are pretty good in our format. Yeah, I'll take MST.
Nods. All yours.
Much obliged, friend.
So, it's so many cards.
Brachioradius. I actually really like this card.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You see,
Good old like original Duel Links card that I like to play.
you see as he smiles looking over. Looks like I got a lot of practice still on my side, but I'll make sure to beat you next time.
Well, I do hope to duel you again. That was well, a bit unfortunate on your part. I don't think that's very controversial to say that.
Yeah, I should have just tributed Terra for Frostosaurus.
Yeah, that probably would have gotten you a lot farther in the game, honestly. But hindsight's 2020.
No. Yuki smiles as he waits. As Yuki,
Yes.
Kaneko, you guys look as you see Andrew just sitting off to the side.
I wanna walk over to him.
Morning.
Yeah. Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm great. What makes you say that?
Probably the sarcastic voice in you're pulling out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you don't.
I can hear the pout.
Either way, is there anything you need to talk to me about?
I guess I want to get to know you a little better.
Just looks over at you. Roll me your charisma.
Okay.
Last a dime.
What do you want to know?
I don't know. Anything, I guess. I'm not good at talking with people, as you can tell.
I guess that's something we should work on. If you want to know something about me, I play a dark deck.
Really.
Yes, my boss, I guess. Never mind. I run a
Baby Seal
mostly
says
dark.
Puffy face intensifies.
I run mostly a dark base deck with mostly zombies and fiend cards.
That's interesting.
So I should steal his deck.
No, right? No.
I also have this really cool card called the Castle of Dark Illusions.
You're not gonna lie, I actually kind of want that card.
Oh, I think there's another card in here you want.
Hmm.
Yeah, probably. It's probably named Spirit Reaper.
Nope, he doesn't have that.
Oh.
But you see, he looks over. Well, what about you? What type of deck do you use?
I just have some dragons.
I don't know. I guess that's good. I gave you that field spell then, because it works with wind, and I guess there's a couple of wind dragons, like Petite Dragon.
Yeah, about that. Why give me a card?
Like I said, for what I did, the Marauding Captain was too much of a expense for me. So, to make sure we were even, I gave you back a card. Something not as rare, but something...
Yeah, no. I'm not used to people doing that.
I don't know. I'm not used to people talking smack to me one day and then treating me all buddy-buddy the other.
Oh, shut up.
He just gives a little bit of a smile.
Just Kaneko watching the two groups, just like,
You look over, I see Maki's like, yeah, that's right, you lost. You really think you can go up to Koji like that?
B, you're cutting out really badly again.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
doing it again.
B, I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. What
My-
was he saying?
My
Because I
cat
didn't
was
catch
just spotting the
that.
wires.
That's
You
what
see,
Maki was saying.
Maki was like, hell yeah, you really think you have a chance against Koji? Yeah, he beat your ass like
Yep, it's still happening.
Yeah.
I like that Baby Seals just says cough fucking soon. Cough. Sorry, I just need some water.
Hello? Hello?
Alright.
Hello, can you hear me?
Now we can.
Hopefully.
Just
Okay.
keep
I
talking.
hope so. Yeah.
Maki is saying, yeah, that's right, you lost. You will always lose to Koji.
Well, you put up a decent effort.
I mean, come on. Yes, he can't be a better duelist than I am.
You guys could figure that out right now if you wanted to.
Mhm.
You know what?
Gosh.
Flip a dice duel.
Let's go, baby.
Maki's in the lead.
Hey.
Oh, Maki's
Oh.
pissed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, dude. He's just beating this man's ass.
Oh.
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 He's coming back. Oh. You see, after a really good comeback, after bringing out all of his monsters, you see as he brought out Frostosaurus and Bronus, you look over, wondering what Maki could go over, as you see as he smiles. I'll have to say, he was right. You did put up a decent fight. But I guess it's time for me to end this. I activate my creature swap.
Oh, wow. What a man.
Oh.
Here, take my Moki Moki. Here's Frostosaurus. Frostosaurus, attack for game.
Damn. Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
I
Wow.
just heard Kaneko in the background like, yeah, that's Maki.
It's Koji in the background. Man, rough day, brother. Rough day.
Looks over. I have a lot of work. Don't worry, I won't take your Frostosaurus. Here, how about I take your life?
What?
How about I take your little D?
Here, I'll take your second booster. Man, that was a really good card. Well, shows me you have a lot to work on. Damn right you do.
Hmm.
As it does, Koneko, you just look around. Yuki, you seem to be making a little bit friends with Andrew.
Alright.
And Koji, you have a fan.
I do have a fan.
He's a
See-
very nice fan.
Seems to just be wandering around you. Maki's just like, nope, 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 back up, back up.
Nope, nope. This is my Koji. Nope.
Just
Nope.
baby seal saying, Maki, I feel so many emotions with you.
Oh.
But as it does, you guys end as we head over to a cutscene. As we see what seems to be a crevice. Doing so, at this crevice, you see as the ground is split open. No one can really see what's inside of it. No one can really see what's under it, or anything like that. As everyone is going the complete opposite direction, not knowing where to be. Something flies out of the cavern. As it seems to be a tiny goat with wings.
Does babysitter go?
As we're gonna end game there.
He's a
Alright.
bit- He's the baby.
It's the
He's
baby.
dead.
It's
Still
cute.
goat.
It's babysitter goat. But yeah, that was session 2. I think besides all of the computer crashing, the mic failing, and Opal's stomach giving out on her, I think it was a good session.
The
We just
Yeah.
had bad luck this session.
Yeah, we kind
all
of
the
did.
technical and physical
Yeah.
difficulties.
I also want to relook at all of the NPC's decks.
Hey man, look, I can't help it, okay?
Yeah. Like, for Oscar, it made sense. He was a second year, it made sense. But it's just like, I'm just gonna relook at them all. Because, like, that fight against Charlie at the beginning was
Yeah,
atrocious.
that one was bad. That one was really bad.
I mean, okay, do you want to know what was gonna happen next turn?
What was gonna happen?
She was gonna draw her Turret Warrior, their Turret Warrior, and then they were gonna normal summon Kiyaki, tribute it to special summon a Turret Warrior, so that way Turret Warrior would have 2,800, 100 more attack points over Dark Master Zork.
Damn.
And
Well, you know, it'd be like that. To be fair, I was really scared in that last duel because I was like, oh shit, if he kills both my monsters, I just can't come back. And he had 2 cards in hand, just so happened to have 2 in hand, and that was the only way I was beating over that Terra.
yeah, it was just like they're great students. They're supposed to be doing more. I mean,
Yeah.
like, they have good decks. It's just I'm not drawing what I need.
Sometimes decks can just be super unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I wouldn't be against you like replacing an objectively bad card for something that's a little bit better, but right now I still feel like it's more like the testing phase because like you could always get the God Hand and just destroy us immediately, or vice versa.
True. I mean, as well as Oscar, like, I've tested that deck so many times. Every time I always got a ritual out first turn. It took me, I mean, for, like, one of my big rituals, but, like, it took me, like, 10 turns to get out Garland off.
I mean, it was entertaining for, a duel standpoint, because, like, it made it look like Beneco, like, could have beat him.
True. And the one of Diana made sense, because of the fact, like, she also has scraps.
Okay.
Mm.
Baby Seal says that
I
they enjoy the
candle says
the
it's a
character
table
dynamics.
of joy.
But yeah. Thank you again for the extra $2, Baby Seals.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah, you really
you.
don't need to do that, but it's very nice that
Yeah,
you do.
yeah.
Yeah. Who knows, maybe one day it will come in handy. You'll run into a big bag gang boss and like, I still have that kneecap spiration from Baby Seal.
That was funny.
But yeah. Diana has Shadow Ghoul.
Okay.
I saw that.
I thought like first thing like Koji would be like, my senses are going off. Someone just played Shadow Ghoul. I must go see.
Man, the only other Shadow Ghoul player in the entire world. Let me go find him real quick.
She actually is. It's like it was like, I guess since no one else uses it, I'll use it.
That's
But
rough. That's my ace monster.
I want to say this, Dark. I'm pretty sure if Andrew said he had a certain card, I think you would have dueled him right there on the spot.
Probably. Depends on what the card was, though.
You want me to tell you out of character?
Sure.
The suspense.
Because, like, so if I had overheard him saying that, I would have probably taken a mental note of it. Just be like, oh, yeah, zombies. Yeah, oh. I kind of want that. I kind of do.
Yeah. No, we're still live. Like, I guess there is one thing I need to bring up. Besides Babysitter Goat, Dark, you saw the first spirit.
I did. It was the little rock guy. He was just chilling.
Smoppy's Golem.
Yeah,
Look at
he's
him.
cool. I actually like that little set of cards.
I really do too. Like, I love using them. That's why I gave them to Paul, the main NPC.
Ah, Paul is the main NPC.
Of course.
I had my suspicions, but I wasn't sure. Because we've met a lot of people.
Oh, yes, no. The true main NPC.
Obviously, it's Skipper.
Yeah, the main NPC is Skipper. Who else did you think of? Listen, this is the winter edition of the Cult of Lamb, but instead it's the Cult of Penguin.
Oh no, please.
These were the
Yeah,
concussions.
I also thought it could have been Maki.
Yeah, I was thinking about it being Maki, but I was like, no, like I think it would be Paul.
It'd be too obnoxious to be Maki.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess these were kind of the options.
Well, I mean, Andrews was definitely one of the options. I would have complained with Andrew.
Yeah, he
Baby
seemed
Seals.
alright.
I really hope Oscar dies. I mean, when I never say anything.
Oh my gosh.
But hang on. Before we end, I want to put some stuff in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the fact a couple of memes were made.
Nice.
They were.
Meme showcase.
Yeah.
The first one North Academy is a normal dueling school. Penguins and half staff are drunk. Polar bears trying to kill you, and there's an actual death toll.
That one was good. I enjoyed that one.
I love it. Another one is a two-parter. Oh, fuck. It just took up the entire screen.
Hey man, it be like that sometimes.
Yes, it does. There we go. I just want to talk to him.
I just want.
I just want to talk to him.
I just want to talk to him. I
And
just want
then
to talk to him.
Whenever you meet him,
I just want to shoot him.
just want to shoot him.
Next week, man, he's done.
Like next week, like that's gonna be like your main goal. You're just gonna try and find him.
I am. I'm gonna hunt this man down. It's gonna be a whole manhunt.
But yeah, also, Koji, you have something to think about next week. And look, kneecaps are overrated.
Look, kneecaps are overrated anyway.
I hope you've been enjoying this baby seal. But the one thing, Koji, you need to think about if you want to bring Koneko along, or if you're not gonna go with Paul.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I'm gonna decide as I'm beating the shit out of Oscar.
Seems legit. But I think with that, that's where we're gonna end off the stream.
Alright.
I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and join the Discord and the Twitch, and my YouTube.
Yeah, do all the things, honestly.
The last words for Baby Seal for this stream is kneecaps are overrated.
Agreed. Either way, talk to you all later. Hive out.